Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Doc Roz, and I've got Fizzy here with me today.
Hey
Welcome back
guys.
to the Frost Snowstorm Weekly 3v3 brought to you again by Trolley. We've got good mechs versus these guys ready for you today. We're going to have a best of three. So just three matches. First to two wins will be the winner. Fizzy, are you ready for some solid gameplay?
I'm ready for it. Let's get it going. Been excited to get going on the Frost Esports team for a while. Finally got it here. Let's get it going, shall we? First game starting off 5 minutes on the clock. First kickoff going to be taken by Crims and Kevin.
All right.
Next one finds its way off the corner. Tough Credible going to take it off the corner. Gets a little pinch off the sidewall. Manages to get it over. Bio going to look for a pass towards Crims. Trying to get a shot on net, but well blocked.
Quick clear over by Jerry is going to try to clear a shot over there. It's going to get blocked over to Crims out to the corner, but it is going to be tossed aside. A little bit of a double commit over here. That's just going to leave the ball clearing over to the blue half. Good Mex is going to take possession right again. A little team play over to Crims. Crims looking for a double tap off the ceiling, but it is set aside by Kevin.
Jerry pinch off the sidewall looking for one reset. Has a second reset. Tries to get it across, but bumped by Endless a little bit. Kevin in front of that, just going to try and clear that one away. Bio sends it towards the back left corner. We'll see what he can do with this. Tough Credible gets to it first, though. Demos Bio. Kevin need to be careful with this ball, but Tough Credible finding himself with another demo. Crims pass across the net. Tough Credible will finish it off. 1-0. Starting this game off 59 seconds in, assisted by Crims.
Not a bad game so far. Looks like we're seeing a lot more possession by good mechs over what these guys have had. We've been in the orange half for most of the game, so hopefully these guys can try to get the ball out of their half, make something happen, a counterattack. Maybe get some of those demos in. They kind of got demoed a lot in the last couple seconds of that play, and that probably didn't help their ability to stop that ball.
Right, Cribbs trying to carry this one past the net. Kevin, dangerous touch. Jerry's able to clear that one away. Endless, though, and keep it going. Bio unable to make contact. Kevin up for it, although Endless almost last man back for a second, but Bio keeps it in the blue half. Endless beats Tough Credible to the ball. Crims last back is going to go for big booming clear towards the back left.
Demo Crims is going to pick that ball up in the corner and try to shoot it all the way across to Tough Credible, but it's going to get intercepted by Endless. He's going to leave the ball a little bit away. Jerry with a slow play is going to get it out over to Crims. Crims is going to pass it out mid, but it's going to get set aside and sent back over to Jerry. Jerry up in the air, drops the ball low to get it around Kevin, but Bio's going to go ahead and take that away from him.
Tough Credible trying to intercept that, but Bio stops him. A little bit of a mistouch, though. Could be out of position for a significant amount of time, but no, Kevin gets a nice clear back. Crims and the rest of the gang will have to reset. Kevin might have an opportunity for a shot, ends up faking it. Takes the 50 against Jerry. Tough Credible back in his own corner. Bio tries to send it towards that, a little pinch clear, but doesn't quite end up. Shot by Endless, saved by Jerry.
A little bit of a team collision over there by the good Mex guys. They got to watch their positioning a little bit. Nice little air dribble by Bio, but could not get it past the defenders.
That was the first good look. That was honestly the first good look at the net. We'll see if they can find any more of that, but for now, at least they're mounting a little bit more pressure. Jerry getting a second touch. Can Crims finish this one off? Finds a reset, but Kevin patiently keeps
another team name is Good Mex, but they need to not go for useless flip resets. I mean, really all he had to do was move the ball.
Exactly.
Reset was just a waste of time and possession.
Exactly. Tough Credible. Nice boost steal back there, although everyone back on the orange side. Tough Credible looking for something going. Air dribble it over, see if he can get a little bit of a pass down. Jerry up for it, as well as Crims. Leaving Tough Credible last man back, gets a second touch, though. Won't have to worry for now.
Endless is going to try to clear that over to the good Mex half, but they are not able to get away with it. It's going to get bounced back, but then Bio's going to chuck it in. Crims is going to send it off to the corner. Kevin is going to center it for Endless. Endless is going to throw it up off the backboard. Crims going to drop it down to Tough Credible once again, but he is not going to get to the ball fast enough, and Bio's got a clean shot.
Fantastic work. Found a little passing play off of a couple missed touch coming out of good Mex. Unfortunate Bio having a bit of a soft start to this game, missing a couple touches, but he's there for that one. Puts it away. Tie game with 1:22 left to go. Third kick of the game taken by Tough Credible and Bio neutral, but Jerry's going to try and take some possession. Both missed, though. see what they can do with this.
Crims is going to try to make a solo play, ends up getting blocked down by Endless. Bio's going to take a quick pass over to Endless. Quick shot over the crossbar sent by Jerry. Crims is going to block Kevin right in front of their net. Bio's going to try to play it around, set it up. Something here for Jerry. Doesn't quite get away with it. Jerry's going to try to beat Kevin on the 50 here. Tough Credible is going to take that. Try to set up a little solo play against Endless. Can't quite get away with it.
Low 50. Doesn't end up working, but good patience. Ends up working in their favor. Kevin, a little bit of a double pivot there. Wonder if they're trying to go for a team pinch, but it is thwarted by good mechs. Jerry trying to look for an air dribble. Going to pass it off to Crims, looking for a double tap. Can he put this one away? Doesn't quite get the angle. Bio looking for a soft clear out. Endless gets a second touch. Jerry is going to have an opportunity. Tries to clear it over. Crims pre-jump. Can he get to it? Tries to put it top left, but just slightly wide. Sends it back, but good mech's going to continue to maintain this pressure.
Team X keeping up good pressure as they have for most of this game here. They are taking long, kind of booming clears from this other team here, but they're not able to get away from, or they're not able to really do anything here in the last half. We have passed regulation time. Ball touches the ground, and this is going to be over, and we'll be going to overtime. But the ball's still up. Tough Credible manages to keep it up in the corner. Endless does keep it up in the wall, and he just passes it over.
A lapse in judgment from Endless. The right play there in any situation when you're that close to the ball, you just need to drop it. If he just moved out of the way, we would not be here. And in shocking fashion, mechs take this one. 2-1. I'm stunned, to be honest. I'm not really sure what happened there, what went into that decision, but
you know, I think he was hoping he could keep the ball from going across his post. But he should have just like left it. He caught it on the side of his car instead of like trying to hit it with the back and like push it back. That is what I think he was trying to do. But if he had just left it alone, we'd be in overtime and they wouldn't have lost.
Exactly. Like it would have hit the ground. Just unfortunate. It must have been just a little bit of a moment of panic.
It happens from time to time, unfortunately. But hopefully they can push past it. Forget it happened. Going to this next game, they are going to have to pull a little bit of a reverse sweep in the series, but it's only 2 games, so it won't be the worst thing they've ever had to do it.
In a best of 3, absolutely possible. They're certainly not out of the yet, and they did show some nice flashes. A little bit of a team mix-up here, but we're getting that set.
You know, towards the end of the series, they started to keep up more on the offense and stopping from being stuck in their half so much. So maybe that means they've kind of figured themselves out a little bit, and we'll see a little bit of a better game from them here. But looks like Good Mex is going to clear it, and oh my god, Tough Credible misses an easy waterfall in front of the opponent's half.
Unfortunately, apparently neither of these teams can catch a break. Neither of these teams catching a break right now, but beginning of game 2, nobody's scored, so it's not going to be detrimental, although Endless nearly puts one away. Crims is there for it. Tough Credible going to look for another opportunity. No boost left in the tank. Awkward. Kevin's going to take possession. Passes it over. Tries to find an outlet pass to Endless, but unable to put it on target. Endless, though, might have a second opportunity. Can Kevin or Bio finish this one off? Drop it down. Crims across. Nice save. Jerry.
Very nice. Jerry's going to try to clear it down to Tough Credible. Tough Credible's just throwing it along the wall over to Endless. Endless is going to try and clear it down, but can't get it away from Crims. Bio one-on-one with Crims in the corner, gets beat. Kevin's going to try to do something, clear it over. He's got 2 defenders in the way. Endless is going to clear it out to the blue corner. Tough Credible is going to clear it off to the wall. A little bit of a double tap here, and a follow for him past Bio, and that's just
what happened there.
What a save!
Just wacky, crazy shots going on right now. His little accidental pinch nearly finds its way into these guys' net, but woo! Had to take a breather for a sec.
That was stressful for these guys.
Fortunate right now, Kevin gonna have an opportunity. He's gonna leave it for Bio. Crims looking for something, gets a 50, although missed touch from Kevin. Nobody's up for it. At least not in time. Jerry looking for the shot, well blocked by Bio. Gonna grab some full boost. Can imagine these guys getting a little low right now. We'll see if Good Mex can take advantage of that. Crims looking for a double tap off target, though. Jerry up to see if he can finish the shot off the ceiling. Is somebody there for it? Doesn't look like it. Jerry's going to take a second crack at it. Attempted save by Bio, but can't quite get enough on the ball. 3:05 remaining. Good Mex up by 1.
That was a quick shot from Jerry. Bio, having been parked in the net, wasn't able to move fast enough. Didn't have enough momentum to get to the ball. and the momentum of the shot just shoved him right back in the net. So, unfortunately, just badly positioned in the net for that one. But Good Mex is going to set up in their own corner, try to make a play out to the middle here from Jerry. Quick little reset, blocked by Kevin. Crims in a little 50-50 battle over here with Kevin. Does manage to come out on top, but Bio clears it back in anyway. Jerry flips for the ball, but does absolutely nothing, and Endless just shoots it in the open net. No problem. 1-1, 2:50 left to go. We're not even halfway through the game. Still a lot of Rocket League to play.
Similar situation to what we saw last game, as just an almost open net, but happens for now. Just series of awkward touches. We're going to want to see if anyone can get something going and score something in relation to not a missed touch.
Yeah, no, it's been an interesting game so far. One unfortunate, not great touch in the net, and just another great pass at the end of last game. So hopefully they can get their touches under control here.
Exactly, and that's the key thing. The control is off. I'm wondering if the nerve's getting into him. Although both miss, I'm not sure if one was expecting a touch from the other, but we'll play on. Tough Credible. We're going to have two looking for a quick shot. Bio's going to toss that aside. Tough Credible looking for it again. Kevin's there. Bio stuck in net. Jerry's going to have to recollect the ball. Half a tank of boost to work with. Flicks it over one. Sees if we can get something going, but Bio's going to try and clear that one away.
I would like to point out, too, as far as this tournament so far, Good Mex has played 2 games. They've won both. These guys have played 3 and won both. So both teams are on the line here for ruining, potentially, their perfect streak so far and getting sent down to the loser's bracket. Team that wins this is going to get another chance to play for the a spot in the grand finals, which will give them a game advantage against whoever comes out on top in the losers bracket. So both teams do want to keep up their perfect record, and well, hopefully we see some we see them improve on these missed touches.
Jumping from the moon, but Bio actually might have quick shot, looking to sneak it under the crossbar. Top left banger finds it, puts his team up with a quarter of the game left to go. These guys find a way through, see if they can force themselves a game 3. Fantastic placement.
It was a wonderful shot and a great pass. Good teamwork. That's going to be the thing that brings you out ahead against a team that is incredibly mechanical. A lot of the time, you probably see more mechanical teams going for more solo plays like Jerry here, setting up with the air dribble, maybe a double tap at Endless to clear that off the side and past another blue defender. Jerry getting in the way of his team's 50 there. That's going to leave Endless over to Kevin to the ball. Quick pass in front of the net. Nobody's there to get away with it, so Credible is going to get a nice clear. And Bio wasn't back, so he just pops it over Bio and just rolls it into the net. And we're back to a tie game with less than a minute left.
And something interesting I've noticed is that Bio has scored either 2 or all 3 of the goals that have gone in favor of these guys, but he's also been responsible for the majority of the goals against. So tough situation with a little bit of inconsistency. Hopefully he can find something, assume they make it, but with another life left in the tournament, we'll certainly see. Definitely want to see more consistency, though.
Most definitely, but these guys do need to win this one, or they're out. So they've only got 30 seconds to put this away here, or we are going to go into overtime. So they need to make sure their defensive rotations are on point, and they need to do something to outplay this mechanical team in their own half, or we're going to end up seeing these guys take the lead.
Absolutely. Crims trying to get something going off the wall, but these guys continuing to mount the pressure. Jerry tries to get it past one, but solid from Kevin. Bio looking for a 50. Doesn't end up going many places. Awkward bounce off the corner. Crims, brutal fake on Endless. Can Jerry up to finish the job? Kevin is up for it. It's going to hit the ground. We will find ourselves in overtime this time. We likely should have seen it last game, but that's in the past for now, and fighting for their lives is these guys.
Like I said, this is our first chance at overtime here in this series, so it'll be interesting to see how these teams take in overtime. Quick demo by Kevin against the mechanical team. Crimson, nice pass, but nobody's able to get it. Jerry, quick setting up. He's got to block Kevin, and Bio does manage to get it off the backboard. Quick shot by Tough Credible.
And that will do it. These mechs move on. GG's and very, very quick leavings, but Tough Credible gets up to finish it off. A little bit of kerfuffle near the goal line. Some bumps coming around, and Tough Credible up there to clean up the mess. Good mechs take this series 2-0 clean sweep in the best of 3, 2-1 in regulation game 1, and 3-2 overtime win for game 2.
Oh, that was we said that was the first overtime of the series, but that was a pretty short one.
A very, very short one, yeah. Only 20 seconds. Had a decent opportunity for these guys to start things off, but in the end, just running into each other in a complete mess. But Tough Credible does the job, and I'm sure it's a relief off of his shoulders.
Most definitely. Well, it was a very good game. We've got another game coming up for you guys here in just a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break before we get down to that. So we'll see you guys in just a minute.
See you in a minute. Hello, all you fine folks, and welcome back to the 3v3 Weekly Snowstorm brought to you by Frosty Sports and Trolley today. My name is Fizzy, and today I got with me Doc Raz. For those of you just coming back from our last match, we saw Good Mex versus these guys. Good Mex take a 2-0 series victory, moving on to the winner's final, where they'll face Yuzzers in a best of 5.
It'd be a fantastic match. I'm really looking forward to it. Good Mechs really put out in those first two games that we got to see here on stream. Uh, they lived up to their name. Good mechanics. Couple of flip resets I think they probably could have done without, but other than that, very solid play. Managed to shut down the only overtime we had very quickly. Uh, and overall, pretty dominant game so far. But users coming out here with a perfect 4-0 record so far. So it'll be really interesting to see what they bring to the table and how they're going to counteract a very mechanical team.
Always loving to see these little Clash of the Titans here, all the undefeated records. Somebody's got to go. See who it is. Teams, take in the pitch. Let's get it going, shall we? Good Mechs in blue, Yuzzers on right. Game 1 of this best of 5 here on Champions Field. Crims take the opening kickoff. Zernite is going to look to get something going. Air dribbles it past Tov Credible, but gets a little bump off, does the job. Jerry up for it, gets a reset, tries to go low on MDG. Does it find its way in off the crossbar? Nice save by Isaac. Big bump coming out of Jerry. Is anyone going to be able to there to finish it off? Doesn't look like it. Isaac and company will be able to reset.
That was a good little recovery there from Yuzzers to take that bump and still manage to block a shot. Tov Credible is going to try to send it over to the net, but he's going to get bumped out of the way and not able to finish. It's going to get cleared by Zernite, unable to follow through as it gets tossed aside by Jerry. Tov Credible sending up for Crims. Crims quick shot over Isaac's face, and that is a quick goal in the first minute of this game. Good Mechs up by 1.
Similar to what we saw last game is, in both instances last time, Good Mechs scored one very quickly, although defensive breakdowns coming near the end. We'll see if they can keep it up against a possibly even more formidable opponent. Jerry's going to take an opportunity looking for something off the ceiling, gets a shot down. Crims looking to finish things off, doesn't quite do it. Jerry, though, another opportunity, low boost, though. Needs to rotate out soon. Zernite taking control, taken away by Isaac towards the back right corner. Crims looking for something off the corner. MDG trying to take control, doesn't quite have it. Jerry's going to toss it aside.
A quick little 50 over in the middle of the pitch is going to get sent down to Tov Credibles, passing it up to Jerry. Looks like a quick pass, maybe a pinch play out from Crims, and Jerry doesn't quite get the contact that they want. It's going to get knocked down right in front of the orange half once again, but it's just easily set aside by Zernit. There really wasn't a threat on that one.
Tov Credible trying to shove it through in the corner, but is well met over there, although Crims might have an opportunity. Hits the side of the wall. Tov Credible looking for a demo on Zernite, doesn't quite find it. Jerry sends it towards the corner. Crims might have a free shot. Can he get it past? 2 defenders there. They take care of things. Another centering pass, nobody's there for it. MDG looking to take control. Met by Tov Credible on the wall. Gonna try and follow this. Isaac there for it. Pop up. Is somebody there for the follow-up? Not quite. Jerry's gonna take some control. Nice demo onto Zernite. See what Good Mechs can do with this opportunity in the orange half.
Not a whole lot so far. Gets turned aside rather quickly, and a quick 50 over the top of Crims by MDG is going to set Zernite up for a quick shot, and it is set aside by Jerry. Not a problem. Now Jerry with a pass play to the wrong team. Quick redirect by Zernite, not able to make contact in the right way, but it is set aside for MDG, and that's a quick shot. Tie game. Half the game left. Yeah, I did say it earlier. Good Mechs sometimes being too mechanical for their own good. Not necessarily on that play, but they had a great opportunity to score just a minute before that, and instead of going for the slow flip reset, quick shot might have actually saved them. So I think if they're going to beat this team that does seem to be playing a good bit better than their last opponent, at least so far, they're going to need to make decisions on whether or not they need to be taking their time with these flip resets and such.
Tov Credible found a big booming clear down. Crim's going to look for a double tap, but Isaac's just going to patiently meet him on the wall. 50 on Jerry. Zernite going to pass it over. See if Isaac can make contact. He can out of boost. Needs to rotate back. Now Crims with an opportunity. Found a Tov Credible. Gets a second touch off the wall. Crims up for it. Sends it high, though. Jerry's going to nut his own opportunity in the corner. Met by Tough Credible. MDG is going to try and clear it down, and Krim's going to have to retreat. Not much boost in the tank. Jerry gets it past one. Looking for a pass down a bit slow, though. Should be taken care of, and it is. Tough Credible needs to reset in his own corner.
A nice little pinch by Tough Credible, gets the ball sent over to the orange half, but Zernite is going to send it around. That 50 is going to leave it right for Jerry, but MDG waiting in net, clears it away, not a problem. Tough Credible already up in the air, trying to keep the ball in the orange half. Jerry not able to make contact. MDG is going to 50 it and keep the pressure rolling into the blue half here.
A little bit awkward on the goal line. Somebody might be able to be there for the shot. Isaac is, but Jerry meets him clean in the center. Will might have an opportunity for Crimps. Can he put this on target? Not quite. Tough Credible. Can he clean up the mess? Not quite. Save registered by Isaac, and he's going to throw one down. Jerry, once again, finds himself with a Savior medal with a minute left to go in this game. Crimps bumped off by Zernite. MGG continuing him out this pressure. Looking for a redirect. Doesn't quite find it. Jerry, nothing left in the tank. Tries to get it past MGG. Unsuccessful. Crim's up for it. Going to look for a solo play. Flip reset. Unable to make anything out of that, though.
No, unfortunately, was not able to do anything with that flip reset. They are keeping the pressure in the orange half real well so far, but they are on a breakout now right now with MDG. Quick shot over the top of the corner. Not a great clear by Jerry, and that's a quick shot by Isaac
Open
to take
net.
the lead. 33 seconds, and nothing that Good Mex was able to do about that. Somebody, Tough Credible, went for boost. Jerry whiffed it.
Just unfortunate mistouch. He gets a tiny piece of it, but finds its way off the crossbar immediately into the hands of Yuzzers. And for, I believe, the first time on stream, Good Mechs find themselves in a deficit, and with 30 seconds left to go, we could very well see Yuzzers take game one. Tough Credible looking to finish things up. Doesn't quite have it, Jerry. They're going to need to send all guns a-blazing right now. MDG looking for another clear. Isaac, opportunity, going to slow play it. Looking to get a centering feed, but Tough Credible, final countdown going. Tough Credible might have an opportunity. Jerry barreling in towards it. Demo on MDG. Zernite looking to finish the job. Top left corner, and that might just do it.
I would say that's the nail in the coffin, unfortunately, for Good Mex on this first game, but it's a best of 5. They've got plenty of time. It's definitely not over yet.
Absolutely, and I mean, at this point, we can confidently say game's over unless they were to intentionally throw kickoff, which they don't. That will do it, folks. Yuzzers will take a 1-0 series lead. Best of 5, though, plenty of time to work with. Jerry trying to get one for the road, though. Keep it up for giggles. Tough Credible shot towards net, saved by MDG. Jerry ends up dropping it. That will do it for the first game. 3-2-1 in favor of Yuzzers, and Good Mex will have a little bit to talk about. A tougher opponent than last time. Gonna need to make some adaptations.
Most definitely. Yuzzers was able to turn this around. Good Mex, as usual, playing a very mechanical game, but they really just could not shut down the offense by Yuzzers. So I think they need to work a little bit more on their defense and just stop trying to be so flashy.
Exactly. And nice saves, Waldis. You mentioned the shots were even 8-8 apiece. However, something interesting I noticed is that while they had 8 shots and 1 goal, only 4 registered as saves, meaning just the general lack of accuracy for Good Mex. 3 of those registered a shot, but no save to be met for it, either hitting the post or going just wide. Gonna need to fix that, as only 1 shot was off target and didn't register a save for Yuzzers.
Yep, accuracy does seem to be a bit of an issue here. So definitely something that they're going to have to focus on. Like I said, I think they need to just shoot the ball every once in a while. It's just sometimes they slow it down and the opponent knows that's what they're going for, so they just instant challenge and the ball's gone and they've lost possession. And now they're having to run all the way back around for a defensive play.
Exactly. And at the end of the day, once again, it's like not every shot needs to be direct on target, but as we saw in one of the previous games against these guys, sometimes a direct shot on net. Because you remember when Bio was sitting in net, but they found him sitting still. Just a quick shot on net did the trick, and they really just need to start doing that more. Crims, though, looking for something off the sidewall. That might be a free net for Zernite. Can Jerry get back in time? Not quite. Zernite finds an opening. 13 seconds in this game, as unfortunate from Jerry, not a great touch from Crims, and just impossible to get to that ball if you're Jerry off the spawn. 1-0 for Yuzzers.
Unfortunately, just a bad luck on the spawn there for Jerry, but he did try. I'll give him that. Fortunately for them, it's very early in this game. They're only down by a goal, and they are showing up with a quick attempt on the orange half, but not quite able to make anything happen. It does get cleared back to good mechs. Jerry tries to make a play, but it's going to get bumped to the side. Quick shot by Isaac and a demo, and that's just an open net goal.
And that was a smart thing. And what I love to see as well is the team play, especially coming out from Yuzzers. Once again, the solo plays, yeah, they're fine here and there, but you really just need the team play, and the unselfish passing is really just what's leading to their success right now.
The best thing you can do against a mechanical team is get those pass plays out of the way, because you know they're going to be slower. They're going to be trying to make better shots. And speaking of mechanics, nice flip set from Zernite. Almost gets away with it, but it is going to get sent aside. MDG trying to set something up. Set aside by Jerry. Isaac gets dusted by Tough Credible. And they're trying to make a nice pass out to the center here. Doesn't quite make it. Nobody's there to take the shot. Gets tossed aside. Another shot opportunity 50 away by Isaac. MDG pops it up. Does get beat by Jerry. Zernite's going to go ahead and play this out of the half. Nice 50. Keeps it in their possession, but it is going to get set aside by Tough Credible again. A little bit of volleying back and forth here, like we saw before.
Almost a gorgeous passing play coming out of Tough Credible and Crims, but unable to finish the job, and they're going to find the ball once again in their half as Yuzzers continuing to mount incredible pressure. They seem to have found the weak point in good mechs. They're exploiting that as much as they possibly can, although Tough Credible might have an opportunity. Gets it past one, looking for a dunk on MDG, but good pop-up saves the day. Jerry looking for a little pinch down, ends up finding its way towards the corner. Crims looking for a shot on. Can Tough Credible finish it off? Looking for the bottom right corner. Crims in to save the day. Finds itself right in front of the net, and good mechs surely aren't missing that one.
Most definitely not. I think it might have gotten a little lucky with that corner bounce, to be honest. I definitely thought it was going to be rolling out on the wall, and I think that's what Yuzzers was thinking as well. But it does play out in front of the net, and they're there to just slam it in. They've brought the game back within one. Plenty of Rocket League left. Still anybody's game. Crims, quick shot off the crossbar, double tap, and they have tied the game.
And that will do it, I guess. No talking about the pass now. They've tied it up as such. Crims just clean beating Zernite. MDG unable to get back to that in time. Just barely before it. 2-2 tie game. Good mechs claw their way back into this game with 3:10 left to go. Still plenty of Rocket League games to be played. Crazy to think that all four of these goals have happened with less than half the game.
Most definitely. Almost within the past minute or so. They've been very quick breakout on this one. Nice little flip reset by Tough Credible. Does get it past one defender. Zernite is going to play it off the side. Can't speak English today, sorry. Jerry does manage to clear it back over. MDG pops it up. A little bit of a sketchy maneuver here, and he jumped up in the air. Ooh, wow, Zernite able to make it across the net and clear the save. Very impressive. That looked like it was definitely going to be a goal.
Nearly disaster on the goal line coming out as we might find a quick shot from Tough Credible looking for the top right corner. He finds it 3-2. Big comeback. And once again, we're still not even halfway through this game. Obviously, Yuzzers have opportunities to get stuff going, but for now, all the momentum is in good mech's favor. Although I do want to bring up something from earlier with the double reset that Tough Credible had. I think that's another instance of where we're just seeing unnecessary resets, where just a quick play to just try and get it past is not working, because ultimately when you're going for these chains of resets, the ball's staying in the same place most of the time, making it unbelievably easy to read if you're on Yuzzers.
You know I've been the one bringing this up a few times, but I think that one was actually one of his more useful ones. He did manage to get it past at least one of the defenders. Tough Credible, quick demo, not able to get anybody there to take the shot. It is going to get cleared aside by Isaac and sent back to the blue half.
Crims looking a quick play, 50 by Zernite. Jerry's going to bang it down. Looking for a boost steal is Crims. He does find it. Although boost not seeming to be an issue right now. Crims, last one in the corner, is going to look for some control. Finds it a bit, but I find it a little bit too far out. Zernite, Crims. It's a bit of a lucky dunk there. MDG going to take it towards his corner. 50 by Crims. Looking for another touch to try and get it past Jerry. Barreling in. And can somebody finish this off? Crims, though. Weak touch. Zernite finds its way over. Can MDG find this? Yes, he can! Top right corner. Beautiful redirect coming out of MDG, started by Zernite, and you can't ask for much better. He had nearly a ridiculous redirect in the first game that went almost unnoticed, and he finds his way. 3-3 tie with 131 to go.
That was a laser beam of a shot. Perfect play to bring us back into a tie game. I'll tell you, this is probably the most high pressure game we've seen so far for sure. Most high scoring game, and we're a minute and 20 in, it's tied 3-3. We've had 6 goals already. Most of those happened in the first 2 minutes of the game. So it has slowed down maybe a little bit here, but a bunch of demos coming out, trying to make something happen with this back and forth that we've got stuck here in the midfield. But nobody's quite got a booming clear. Nobody's had great possession. Here might be an opportunity for MDG, but it's set aside by Crims up to Isaac. Isaac whiffs the ball, so Zernite's going to try to pass it around the center, and Tough Credible is going to bang that back to the orange half.
Big clear to try and relieve some pressure. Might be able to turn it into an offensive drive. Can Crims beat Zernite? Can, just slightly, but Zernite enough in the way. Tough Credible, a little bit awkward, finds it in near the right post, and awkward on the goal line. Unfortunate. MDG, big whiff there, and Isaac, tough to deal with, falls off from the backboard, and with no flip to use, just cannot get away. 4-3 with 43 seconds left to go. What are you thinking so far? Can Yuzzers make a comeback, and what do they need to do exactly that?
The way this game's been going, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple more goals happen in the next 30 seconds. Crims is going to try to set up for a little play here. Off the backboard, passes it down to Tough Credible, but Isaac's going to bop that over the side. Jerry's trying to beat Isaac to the ball, does manage to do so. Going to get sent over to MDG, who's up in the air, over on the wall to Zernite, trying to set it up to Isaac. Isaac tries to redirect it, but he misses the net. Crims sets it aside, bullies it past Zernite up in the top corner here, but hands it to MDG to Isaac. Back to MDG, quick shot, and set aside. It's dropping right in front. Jerry does manage to clear it away. We've got just a few seconds here left, and Good Mechs keep them away from another offensive play in the last 0 seconds, and Isaac tries to keep it up, does manage to do so. MDG tries to make it in time, cannot. Tough Credible up, tries to get the double, misses. MDG to Isaac. The ball is still up in the air. There it goes. It might fall down, and they drop it. That is it. Good Mechs take another game, and that is a tie in this series, 1-1.
Zernite tried his best, and a 3-way passing play. I was nearly convinced that was finding its way into the net. Great last-second defense coming out of Good Mechs. Unfortunately, I really do believe that Yuzzers put in their absolute best effort, especially that unselfish play, those passing plays, trying to weave around the defense, but stopped at the last second. 1-1 tie. We will at least see a game 4. And if this series continues to go the way it has been, we could be in for a winner-takes-all game 5. What do you think?
This is definitely a great series so far. That second game, just a ton of goals, tons of great plays, a couple of bad plays that led to some of those goals. But, I mean, overall, both teams having high-pressure situations, really taking advantage of mistakes on the other side. And, man, I couldn't really tell you as of right now who I think's going to win. But both teams seem to have an advantage and disadvantage over each other. I'd say it's pretty even, honestly.
It's really going to be a game of which team exploits the other's weakness more, because good Mechs, not as great on defense. It seems to be, honestly, a defensive issue for both, as I've seen Good Mechs sometimes get a little too carried away in the solo play, find themselves out of position, although Tough Credible looking for a nice air dribble bump, and mistouches seem to be the biggest issue for Yuzzers, as many times has that caused them to concede one.
I say we did see one there again just a second ago, but Good Mechs, little bit of miscommunication on the possession of the ball, and what a nice little flip reset from Jerry. Does manage to get it past one defender, but it is getting set aside. MDG clears another shot opportunity out, and they're heading out for a quick pass. MDG looking for a bump, does not manage to make contact. Isaac clears it out to mid, but Crims is going to bang that over to Jerry. Quick shot, easily set aside, but another double commit this time for Yuzzers. Both teams apparently need to watch that a little bit.
Definitely some cleaning up and fine-tuning needing to be done, although late in this tournament, I assume nerves are kicking in, and close series, tough to concede. Isaac looking to take one up off the ceiling. Zernite pass down to MTG, looking for the top right corner, bar down, post and in. Beautiful shot, MDG. Fantastic work, had a crazy redirect last game, and you can't ask for better placement than that. Fantastic work just weaving through as, once again, Good Mechs struggling to contain those long-range passing plays.
It's another example of them just getting phenomenal passing plays, which are just absolutely destroying the Good Mechs rotation. And here's another decent passing play opportunity, but it's going to get sent aside by Jerry. over to Krim's quick shot. Nobody's in net. Double, but it doesn't. It just bounces straight down and out of the crossbar. Unlucky. Nothing they could really do about it, but it is another opportunity here for Yuzzers to do something. Zernite does try to make a shot. Tough Credible clears it over the top. MDG does block him, tries for the pre-flip, doesn't manage to get away with it, but Isaac's going to keep it in play. Crims is going to go for a block, doesn't manage to do so. Tough Credible does try to keep it away from their net, but an endless onslaught coming from Yuzzers right now, just keeping it right in front of their net in their corner. Not really a whole lot they've been able to do with it. They really need to get a good clear going.
Good mechs, finally finding a way out of their half, but we'll see for how long. MDG trying to keep pressure, but bumped away. Zernite pass it down. MDG bullying Jerry near midfield. Clears it up. Zernite met by Crims. Does he have any boost left in the tank? Not quite enough to make a solid touch on it. MDG is going to continue to try and air drill it. Met by Tough Credible. Jerry's trying to go for some waterfall down. Almost gets a second touch on it, but nothing for now. Isaac looking for a counterattack. Flip reset down. Pass to MDG. Almost connects, and beautiful save by Jerry as nearly would have gone in anyway. Pinches it off the corner. Good mechs. Need to take a sec to breathe, but they won't find one as they're continuing to be absolutely pinned in their end. MDG looking for another one. Reset down. Jerry's going to toss that one aside. Crims needs to get something going here. Pass. Attempted Tough Credible, but unfortunate 50 for Good mechs and Isaac. They're called 50-50s for a reason. Sometimes they go your way, sometimes they don't, sometimes nothing happens, and unfortunately finds its way into the top right of Good mechs net. Tough breaks continuing.
It is unfortunate. You know, the game is not over, though. They've got 2 minutes left. Good mechs just really needs to figure out why they've been stuck in their half, and they need to get some offensive pressure. Here's a possible opportunity here for Jerry, but it does get 50 away. Crims tries to set some up, but it's set aside by Zernite. Pass to MDG, down over to Isaac. Quick shot over to the side, but Tough Credible passes it away.
And it is worth noting that Good mechs did come back from a 2-0 deficit in the last game. Ended up winning that 4-3, so certainly possible, although with the time continuing to just drip away from the clock. Jerry going to try and get something going, looking for a reset, fakes it, goes low. Isaac's going to need to clean that one up near the goal line. Zernite looking for a pass down to Crims, met by Zernite. Isaac looking for a counterattack. Can he put it on net? Not quite. Is somebody there for the follow-up? Doesn't look like it. Zernite going to retreat. MDG up for it. Gets it past Jerry for a second. Crims, though, continuing the pressure as more aggression coming out from Good mechs. Absolutely necessary this late in the game. Tough Credible looking for a second touch. Gets it past one. Can Jerry finish the job? Slow roller. Yes, he can. Jerry and the Good mechs crew have gotten halfway there, but they still need another one. Fantastic work on that as unselfish play continuing to work on both sides, this time finding its way into Good mechs.
Credit for Jerry for that, for finishing that one, but what a pass that was to get it around the defender. Only reason they really got away with that opportunity. Now, they do have 50 seconds, less than that, 45 seconds to go before the end of the game. They need one more goal. Here's an opportunity for them to set something up, but it's set way too far away. Nobody's able to get to it in time. Quick pass out to the side here. Crims does manage to get a nice 50 up over the wall. Tough Credible is going to send it back to the side. Zernite's going to try to play it over Jerry here. Jerry intercepting that. Does not manage to make it past the defender.
Tough Credible up, looking for something off the ceiling. Drop shot down. Isaac, though, deals with that one, although he's demoed by Crims. Crims going to look for something off the wall. Both missing. Jerry's going to have to take over. See what he can do with this. Fakes out Zernite for just a moment. Crims looking to finish off the game. Zernite. All of the Yuzzers just absolutely piled on the goal line. It's doing wonders for them right now. Crims trying to finish the job, looking for a redirect. Sends that one down. Yuzzers is going to take a 2-1 series lead. Game 4 coming up in just a second. And for some stats, is an incredible shot differential. Shots doubled by Good mechs, 14-7. But Yuzzers solid on the goal line once again. Quite a few shots, just inaccurate. Unfortunate for Good mechs. They need to keep this in. The mental game is certainly something to question this time as they're just unable to break through.
Yeah, this one definitely was a much more dominant game by Yuzzers compared to that last one, which was such a close game, just back and forth and back and forth. So I don't know if Good Mex is getting in their own head here, but I think they just need to take a little mental reset and just realize that they have been able to keep up. They've been able to take the lead against these guys, so they just need to get back to what they were doing in that second game, and hopefully claw this one back.
Exactly. And I think it's going to be another situation of where they just need to trust they just need to be have more situational awareness on the field, because the more you can find those passes going back and forth, it's been what scored a lot of the goals for good Mex. We'll see what they do though. Plenty of adaptations needed though. Game 4 coming in just a moment once everyone's loaded in. There it is. Kickoff here in just a moment. Let's get it started, shall we? MDG and Tough Credible have taken the opening kickoff for game number 4. See how we go. Jerry and Isaac towards the middle, looking for something there. Tough Credible unable to make contact, gets a nice boost steal.
I do want to point out too that this is kind of a lifeline game here for Good Mex. If they don't win this, they're getting knocked down to the losers bracket. So if they do win, then we'll end up going to the game 5. But if Isaac wins this, or sorry, if Yuzzers wins this, that's going to be the end of this series.
Also important to note is the is the extra game that will be awarded in the grand finals. They will take an automatic 1-0 series lead, and even if both of these teams make the grand finals, whether that's losers bracket or right now, the prize of just having that extra game to work with is certainly nothing to scoff at. Crims looking for something, tries to get a centering pass, although stuffed near the back wall. Zernite getting bumped by Jerry, who's there for it, but Tough Credible looking for something, not sure what he was trying to do with that one. MDG's going to clear that one away, looking for a shot down. Can Jerry get to it in time? And the fantastic placement continuing for MDG. Just unbelievable. Accuracy like this is so unbelievably hard to perfect, and he's done it to a T. I don't remember seeing a single mistake in shooting coming from MDG. Incredible work.
No, most definitely. Good Mex has Good Mex, but MDG's got phenomenal accuracy with the ball, and I mean, personally, I'll take accuracy over mechanics any day. It doesn't matter how flash you are, if your ball's not going on target, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, and like oftentimes weaving around your opponent is quite nice, yes, but just literally being able to put the ball wherever you want on the shot is going to do you so many more favors. Although missed touch, Tough Credible finds one towards the left post. Might have to take a second look at that one, see what happened there. 50 down, and just unfortunate 50 Isaac unable to get back to it in time. Tied up at 1, although a little bit lucky. Gonna need to see if they can work more ways around the Yuzzers defense.
Yeah, I mean, 50s are very important, but you can't rely on just managing to win every single 50, and that being where all of your goals are coming from. Now, that was interesting. A little bit of a fake. I think everybody thought that Zernite was going to go for it, but MDG came up out of the sky and just bashes it down, and they didn't see it coming.
I do wonder if that was an intentional fake or if that was just a product of the rotation out. Something interesting to think about, but regardless, I'm sure Yuzzers don't particularly care as they find themselves back up once again. Isaac looking for a reset. Can he get that pass in the top left corner? Demo on Jerry. Is MDG there to finish it off? Yes, he is. MDG finished off the hat trick. 2:05 into this game.
MDG is always there, man. He's always there.
Man, bro just doesn't miss. There's nothing else I can say at this point. He just continues to be incredible. That's about it.
Oh, solid plays, and it's all coming off team plays usually. It's been, I think, one solo play from MDG, but the rest have just been a concerted team effort, which is really what's been holding them up ahead of Good Mex. They've just had better team plays, better passes, and most importantly, like we mentioned earlier, the accuracy has been phenomenal. But Good Mex really needs to tighten this down and get something else going here, or it's going to be a problem. Tried to go for a demo here for Crims, but didn't quite manage to do so. Tough Credible not able to get the shot off, and just a little bit of back and forth, trying to keep it into the Yuzzers half, but they do manage to succeed. Just not able to come out with any good opportunities out of it.
Good mechs seeming to look a little frazzled. I've noticed since, I'd say, game 2, there have been a significant amount of more missed touches. Isaac, look for something. Tough Credible's up for it. Although, yeah, missed touches continuing to be a bit of an issue, and while it's expected that nerves will kick in this deep into a tournament, the mental game, it seems like it seems like Yuzzers just have a no quit mentality. They just refuse to give in. The pressure never stops. And as we're seeing here, they continue to push forward for more and more goals. Isaac tries to get a shot to committing. Once again, double commits now starting to come out. You gotta wonder if in this mental state, can they bring it back?
I don't know, but the longer I watch, the more concerned I am that they're not doing that. Which is, I mean, it happens to the best of them, but it's really just a huge hurdle you have to overcome in this game. Is just mentality. You could be a great player, you could have the best mechs, but if you're not in the game mentally, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be able to get anywhere. You're not going to be able to be in sync with your team, and your ability to read the play is going to be horrible.
Exactly, and every single Rocket League player knows that as almost an open net. Can Crims get back to it in time? Not quite. Isaac there for it, puts up that. That could be the nail in the coffin. 53 seconds left, certainly nothing impossible. Tougher in threes than it is in most other game modes, but we'll see if they can get something going or at least get something for the road, but it's something that the mental game struggle is something that every Rocket League player knows. If you have, I'd say, more than like 10 hours in the game, every single person has gone on a tilt run where just one little thing or maybe a little series of things just sets you off. And you don't recover, you just lose. You just keep losing until you eventually just put the game down for the day.
It does happen to everybody, and I never like to discount any team. I've seen bigger comebacks happen faster, but with 20 seconds left to go, 3 goals needed just to tie it up,
MDG,
it's hard to be confident.
Taking it back into the blue half still. Jerry gets at least a little nice touch out. Can Tough Credible do anything, though? Misses the ball, and Crims. And that will, that should do it. Finds its way back, Crims, that'll do it. MDG clears it in. Yuzzers will take this one, a 3-1 series victory and an extra one for the road. Who else but MDG? And
Of
course it's MDG. Once again, yeah, he's had 4 goals on 4 shots. Incredible shot accuracy. 1 second left.
Absolute menace.
Will do it.
Well, it does look to us like Yuzzers has completed a 5-0 sweep in the series here so far, or in the tournament. They are now going to their the grand finals. They'll have that game advantage, and we're going to be moving on to the losers final here in a few minutes to see who's going to win that coveted second chance at the top prize here today.
Good work so far, but unfortunate for Good Mechs. Luckily, again, they do have a second life, but if they want a chance to get back at Yuzzers, they'll need to both find their way through the losers bracket final and win a best of 7 in 6 games, as they will already be down a game automatically. Nice prize for Yuzzers in that, but with a break, lots of things to discuss, and we will see Good Mechs in just a sec. Back here again for the losers bracket final, best of 3 in the Frost 3v3 weekly Snowstorm tournament when we come back.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Doc Roz. This is Frizzy, and we've got another. We've actually got a rematch here for you in the losers final here today. This match will decide who's going to go and face Yuzzers in the grand finals. One of these guys is going home, and another one's got another chance to take on Yuzzers in that grand final. We've seen this matchup already today. Good Mechs and these guys. Good Mechs did come out on top in a best of 3 sweep. Hopefully, these guys turned around and they did get another win here in the losers bracket. So hopefully they can turn the tide and come back against that Good Mechs onslaught.
In that first match, we saw a 2-1 victory in the first game and a 3-2 overtime victory, both in favor of Good Mechs. We'll see if they can come out strong against these guys. Once again, Jerry looking for a quick feed off the corner. Kevin's going to intercept that long clear down. Bio hesitant to push forward. Kevin is going to follow that ball a little bit, but he's demoed by Tough Credible. Endless on the goal line. Is somebody there? Jerry looking for the shot, trying to put it top right corner, isn't able to find it, but passing plays developing. Tough Credible looking for something from Crims. Jerry diving in, unable to make contact though, and these guys will have a quick break and possibly an opportunity in the blue half.
Oh, nice little return for the Good Mechs here. It was nice to see them actually come out with a little bit of team plays there. Felt like we haven't seen much of that in those last couple of games. But they are keeping the pressure a little bit over here in these guys' half. Kevin is going to go ahead and clear this over towards Tough Credible. Tough Credible is going to get the block. Crims gets another block. Another quick shot here from Endless. Jerry turns that aside over to Tough Credible, who just passes it back towards his own net. Makes it awkward for Crims, and he's not able to get a touch on it.
Defensive mistakes early, but so far it hasn't bitten them. Crims looking for a reset, but doesn't get it past third man Bio. Tough Credible looking for a solo play of his own. Does he get the reset? If so, he doesn't use it. Sends it towards the corner. Bio, big booming clear out, but that's sent right back to Crims. Crims looking for a center and feed. Jerry diving across, but doesn't quite find a touch on it. Tough Credible over to Jerry looking for the shot. High off the backboard. Not much boost to work with. We'll need to rotate out here soon, but does get a boost steal in the back right corner. Tough Credible. And as we mentioned last games, we've seen Good Mechs pull off some nice stuff before, but they mostly come from team plays. They're a little zealous with their solo plays. But so far, I'm liking the passing game that I'm seeing right off the gate. They just can't stray from that strategies. It's already doing wonders for them.
Most definitely. But after all, we are 2 minutes in. This is a 0-0 game, so pretty tight. Could go any way. A lot of back and forth. Both teams have having plenty of opportunity to get shots on net and try to get some goals. Both are sitting at 2-2 right now. Uh, Good Mechs, however, did not actually get one of their shots to be that much of a threat because these guys only have one save. So we've seen that storyline a couple of times with these guys where their accuracy just wasn't 100% what it could be. So hopefully they can iron that out for the rest of this game. Otherwise, I think this could be a challenge for them.
Absolutely. Nice passing play there once again. Nearly gets past Kevin. Jumps a little too early for it. That's a bit awkward off the crossbar. Bio pinches it off. But once again, that could have very well been a goal for Good Mechs. Kevin jumped just a little too early, but luckily catches it going low, gets his wheels, and that'll be enough. Jerry is going to need to reset on his own back end. Continue to see if he can dribble it off, passes it down to Crims. Jerry once again in the corner looking for a centering feed. Kevin's going to backflip into it. Tough Credible looking for a shot on net, just continuing to see if they can pelt this net. Crims taking it up off the ceiling. Gets something, but it is blocked away. Bio now. Bit of an opportunity, starting to find its way towards the net, but Tough Credible clearing that one away. Crims looking for something off the corner, but still surprisingly nothing finding its way into the net for either team.
It's a very tight game here so far. Only a minute and a half left in regulation. Still tied 0-0, and both teams once again still having plenty of opportunities, possibly for Kevin here to set something up, but doesn't quite get the right touch. Bio clears it off to the corner, does manage to maintain possession in the corner, but Crims is going to clear that away towards Endless. Endless gets a pass out, but Kevin didn't turn around very fast. Does get a pop off towards the crossbar. That's an opportunity for Bio, and he does take it past the last defender. That's our first goal of the game, and it's mostly over in this first match already.
Bio finishing things off, cleaning it up on the goal line as another storyline that we've seen is just a mistouch on the goal line or near it has usually been the issue. For Good Mechs, though, still a minute 13 left to go, and especially with the nice looks they've had in the passing plays, certainly no doubts that they can make a comeback. It's just more a matter of will they. Crims looking for something off the corner, stuffed by Bio. Endless going to take some control. A little bit of a team bump coming off, but it nearly works in their favor. Jerry, although awkward bump across. Crims last man back is going to clear that one past Bio. Another big booming clears. We're just playing a bit of a ping-pong battle constantly back and forth across that midfield line. Tough Credible looking for something. Doesn't get an amazing touch. Endless will have a bit of free possession time. Jerry barreling in, though. Bio. Good clear out. Tough Credible. Trying to get a shot on net. Endless once again tossing that one away. Crims looking for something. Jerry looking to finish it off. Bio strong near the posts, and Endless will finally give these guys an opportunity, and they might actually find themselves a goal. Can Tough Credible get back in time? No, he can't. Right as I was about to say that, Endless finds a way to relieve some pressure, turns it into an immediate counterattack. Smart play and nice game vision coming out of Endless.
Now, we did see in the first matchup between these two teams, Good Mechs get that clean sweep against these guys, but they're doing a phenomenal job of turning this around. They've got 2-0 right now. There's only 15 seconds left in the game. This is a perfect position for these guys to hold their momentum, keep that advantage, and hopefully get a little bit more inside Good Mech's head.
With 4 seconds left on the clock, still in the blue half, that will do it for game number 1 in this best of 3. Quick little demo coming out. Jerry going to see if he can maybe get one for the road. Tossed down by Bio, who takes our MVP for this game 1. Very, very well played game. A couple of missed touches here and there, but so far nothing. And I love to see, especially on the scoreboard, that constant effort across, both with 2 saves, an assist on one of the goals, consistent shots. But once again, it's just Good Mechs unable to find something. I like this play style better, however. Definitely better than the constant solo plays and sometimes the unnecessary flip resets. But for now, I like what I see. Good Mechs certainly not out of it. Let's move on to game 2 here in a moment.
We looks like we got a posture check from somebody in chat, so thank you very much for that.
You know, fair enough. I do sit like a bit of a shrimp sometimes. Thank you.
All right, well, we are going to get into this next game here in this series. these guys do have the game advantage against good mechs.
Let's get it going here in a sec. Opening kickoff. First countdown start. 5 fresh minutes left on the clock. Good mechs looking to see if they can tie this series and force a winner takes all game 3. Endless doesn't know if he wants to let that happen just yet, though. Bio looking for a shot. Tossed away by Crims. Kevin has been a little bit quiet so far as Endless. A big goal to start things off. Bio put the first one away. We'll see what Kevin has up his sleeve. Definitely a player to watch.
All right, Tough Credible tries to get a outplay against Kevin, but Kevin does bully it right past the almost both defenders. Jerry does manage to clear it back out in the corner. Nice little pinch off the wall. Does get his boost stolen by Endless. Is not able to get any boost, but does try to get a bump. Doesn't manage to do so. Endless with a double block on the net here. Quick shot from Kevin. Jerry does cast that aside. Not a problem. Bio is going to go ahead try to beat Jerry. Jerry clears it off in the corner. Quick clear off to the side from past Tough Credible by Kevin. Tough Credible getting demoed rather. Nice bump from Endless to Crims. Bio does get an opportunity to try to make something happen here. Doesn't quite have the touch. Endless is by himself and backwards. Does manage to clear that aside, but a quick shot from Crims does put that in the net. Good mechs back in this game and this series, taking the first goal advantage in game number 2.
And great game vision from Crims too, recognizing the awkwardness on the side of these guys. Just takes it away. A simple takeaway is something all you need. Jerry and Kevin to take this next kickoff. His Tough Credible going to find himself a kickoff goal, not quite, just barely off the top right corner. I'm definitely noticing a faster, more widespread game from both sides. Lots of long passing plays, big clears like as we're seeing right here. Crims up for it, see if he can put a second one away, blocked by Kevin. Is he going to be able to finish this off? Yes, he does, 1-1, and just as we said that Kevin was seeming a little bit quiet for these guys, finds himself up with a nice little solo play counterattack. Love to see that.
Fantastic, exactly what they needed to do. They have the advantage coming into this after winning the last game in the series, so not letting the other team run away from them at the beginning is definitely important. But getting another goal so quickly to the first one by good mechs tells them that they're not out of it. It was a fluke. They're coming back, and it's still their game. But with that attitude, they're going to have to actually show them that it is, in fact, still their game. Quick block from Jerry, gets it back down, almost waterfalls it over the orange half, but doesn't quite manage to do so. Kevin setting it up off the backboard, doesn't manage to have anybody there for it or able to do anything with it himself. Crims is going to bully Endless and send that back to the orange half. Bio bumps Crims. Crims still manages to stay on top of the ball, tries to set something up for his teammate. Bio's going to clear that away. Jerry's turning around. Tough Credible. Quick pass over to Crims off the backboard. Jerry is up. Little love tap down. Does not manage to get it. Endless clears it away. Bio beat by Crims. Jerry in the corner once again, trying to get it past Kevin. Does not manage to do so, but Tough Credible is up, blocking it down to Crims. Quick shot, and it is in. Kevin not there. I don't know. I didn't quite catch if he got bumped or there. Maybe you caught it, but unfortunate.
Just jumps a little bit too high. Crims tosses it down, and with that sustained pressure, that's exactly what they need. Sustained pressure. Something's got to go in eventually, and just stuck in their own half. These guys struggling in game 2. They might find something. Endless nearly pots one top left. Kevin with an opportunity for a shot. Endless looking for a bump on Crims, but a little too late. Tough Credible's going to clear that one away. Bio, though, unable to find the touch. Tough Credible absolutely barreling in to commit. Nothing so far. Jerry tossed that one lightly towards net. Endless might have an opportunity for a counterattack. Shot on, but directly towards Crims. That's going to be saved just about every day. Kevin continuing to try and mount this pressure. Endless. Demoed by Crims. Kevin looking for a little opportunity. Is somebody there for the follow-up? Not quite. Endless. See if he can take it himself off the wall. Let me give it back to Kevin. See what Kevin has to say about this. A little bit of an awkward touch, but so far, nothing has really come out of this drive for these guys.
No, nothing has so far. Still a good bit of time left in the game. Minute 40 seconds to play. Quick shot by Endless. Does almost manage to tie it up, but it bounces off the post. Kevin leaves it alone. Jerry clearly getting him beat. He does jump for a 50. Does manage to do so. Tough Credible does miss that. Crims tries to get a shot, but he gets blocked by Kevin. It's going up the wall. Tough Credible is there for it. Beats Bio, but it does just drop down into Endless's possession off of Jerry's nose, and that just might be on target unless Crims can do something about it, and he can't. Oh, wow. these guys getting away with an open net off just a lucky missed touch from Jerry, who tried to block it, and it just gets redirected right into the bottom corner of his net.
Just unfortunate. Like in that case, I really think that they did all they could. It's just an unfortunate little circumstance. Tough break, but it's still a tie game. They're absolutely not out of this yet. They'll need another one. Jerry might see if he can look for a demo on Bio. Crims gets it past one. Bio, though, still alive. Solid on the goal line. Tough credible. Looks to toss it back. A little pinch down. He's going to keep control, actually. 40 boost left to work with. He's going to continue going. Continues just absolutely dancing around the field right now. Bio is going to throw that one away. Tough credible still chasing dust a touch, but it ends up working in their favor. Jerry, opportunity with some possession, slow playing it, tries to fake out one. Bio barreling in, tough credible, looking for something. Mistouch by Bio. Crims, can he capitalize? Finding himself a sharp angle, double tap, doesn't quite capitalize. Jerry, waterfall down. Bio, good touch towards his right corner. Endless looking for something, catching. Everyone just a little too far up, nothing quite happens yet though. Couple demos being rattled off as Crims, is that one going to find its way into the net? No, Bio, good spawn. And actually, regardless of the spawn, that would have been saved. But so far, a little bit even. Jerry Ellie gets past one, never mind! Just as I spoke about it being even, Crims barrels in to put away possibly the game-winning goal. Jerry gets a couple nice touches, just barely gets it past Endless. Crims, fantastic aggression. 3-2, and we might very well just see a Game 3 between these two.
Oh, most definitely. That was a great little team play to pop it up over the last defender and leave the net pretty much empty for a follow-up touch. So good mech sitting in a good position here. 3 seconds left. These guys up with the ball here. Maybe a passing play attempt, but not able to do it, and it gets dropped. Good mechs takes the win. We're tied in the series now, 1-2-1.
And once again, it just continues to be that thing of sustained pressure and honestly just never giving up on the play. Once again, it's like Jerry in a bit of an awkward position, but saw an opportunity to get it past that last man, and Crims saw an opportunity and he took it. This time, a little bit different, more accurate. Is only, I believe, yeah, only 2 shots did not register a save coming out of these guys. So rather than an accuracy in like the 60% range, we're starting to get into the 80s, and really that's, I feel like that might be all good mechs needs. They need to continue to keep up this pressure though. We'll see what happens and what kind of adaptations these guys make.
Most definitely. I mean, either way, it was still a very close game overall. So it could still go either way. Just that we are tied in this series. Good Max, remember, did win the last series, but it was a sweep. These guys are doing much better this time around in this matchup, keeping on top of Good Max's rotations. Good Max is also doing a better job of incorporating the team plays and not just sticking to these wild solo plays that often end up just passing possession to somebody else. So both teams have tried to change up their strategy, and I mean, I still don't know. I think it could go either way yet.
Really, it's just one of those things. There's some series, like, don't get me wrong, there's some series that it does look like it's over before it starts, but in this case, absolutely, Crims looking for a big bump, but smart play coming out of these guys to get a bump right back, relieve some pressure on the play. And as we were saying just a second ago, it's really just not over till it's over with these two. There's a reason we play the games, and it's for situations like this. Like, yeah, based on last series, you'd think that these guys might be dead in the water. But no, frankly, just about the opposite. It's quite nice to see. Bio actually looking for some, can he get a little bit of a solo play? Endless trying to finish it off and jam it into the top left corner, doesn't quite find it. Physical play is starting to come out. I'm wondering if that's the adaptation that they're trying to make now. Definitely seeming to get some pressure so far. Can Kevin finish this one off? Looking for the bottom left corner, just off target. Demo coming out might relieve some pressure for a bit, though. Kevin, can he finish this one off? Not quite. Another save by Jerry. Bio, can he finish this one off? Yes, he can. That sustained pressure that they found, or that rather Good Mechs found in the first half, ends up working for these guys. 1-0, minute 4 in.
That's exactly where they need to be right now. They did have, like I said, both games were close, but that first game, they definitely felt like they had the advantage on Good Mechs for most of that run. So they really need to make sure that they get on the scoreboard early here, get a sizable lead, and then just batten down the hatches and not let too many, or any preferably, slip through the cracks so that they can get back to the winner's bracket. Both teams going into their first matchup had a perfect record. Good Mex did manage to thrash these guys. Nice record. And Kevin, missed touch, tried to clear it to the side and just leaves it passed out to the side from Jerry. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we see almost that exact same thing happen? I'm sorry, it was Bio that had the missed touch, not Kevin. We saw the same thing in their first matchup.
Almost. We did, and it's another thing that I talked about during the first matchup is that Bio has been relatively inconsistent. He has a bunch of nice plays, but in many instances is responsible for their goals, and that was just another gruesome mistouch. Although Endless might be able to make up for it, Tough Credible saw it on the goal line. But once again, we saw something in the first match where Bio was just caught flat-footed in his own net, wasn't able to get a sufficient enough touch in that, and honestly, even more egregious error, practically giving the ball to Jerry for free. Good Mex certainly not opposed to tying this one up. Crims nearly puts away a second one, but nice save by Endless. So far, though, Endless maybe finishing things off. Tough Credible finding something in the corner, challenged by Bio. Can he finish this one off? Not quite. Endless able to relieve some pressure. Jerry's going to reset for Good Mex.
Kevin's going to take an opportunity here to try to make a play. It gets set aside by Crims, cleared down to Jerry. Jerry knocks it off to the right side of the orange half here. Little play over, gets it across, but it is cleared to the side by Bio. Bio keeps it, or Tough Credible does keep it down here in the middle. Crims does manage to take an opportunity, bangs it up to the ceiling. Not really much happened with that one. Kevin's going to try to play it out, but Jerry's going to beat him. Crims is going to take possession, bounce it off the wall, down to Tough Credible, quick shot, passed aside by Bio over the net, and they're going to try to get it past Crims, but they can't manage to do it. Tough Credible, the slow roller towards the net. Bio does manage to clear that aside without sacrificing his teammate in the process. Endless does take this down towards the blue corner. Tough Credible knocks it back to the side, but Bio's there to catch it, but he's beat by Jerry. Crims, quick shot over the top, tries to set it up, but Kevin sends it to the side over Jerry. Can he get it past Tough Credible as well? He cannot, but Bio's going to have a chance here. Over to Endless. Endless trying to set up the quick shot. Jerry just chilling, waiting for it.
Absolutely tried to sneak one low, though. Jerry might be able to set up a counterattack. Who's there to finish it off? Tough Credible's there. Last man challenge for Crims. Saw the light, but those last man challenges are so risky, and it ends up biting Crims so unbelievably hard with a third of this game left to go. And the winner takes this series, moves on to the grand final. Loser is done for the tournament. Just unfortunate. Crims, probably a better idea to stay back, especially this late in the game. Gets bit. I'm sure these guys certainly not complaining, especially with the Arc able to get some revenge. But right now, these guys Good Mex have to be hitting themselves over that.
Most definitely, it is an unfortunate mistake, but it does happen. Hopefully they can just put that to the side and try to tie this up. I mean, both teams really want to win this here. They've still got a whole minute left. Plenty of time, plenty of opportunity, but Kevin's going to go ahead and beat this past the blue defender. Tough Credible, nice 50, and Kevin's going to send that up to Sky. Jerry not able to make contact. Quick shot by Endless, top right corner. And these guys are up by 2. It's starting to look a little painful here for Good Mex.
Beautiful play, and it's a similar thing that I feel like we saw in the last series for Good Mex against Yuzzers. When they started to go down late in the series, and I mean, in this case, it's just a winner takes all game, missed touches became more apparent, and they just continued to sacrifice. I feel like the nerves and the mental game is continuing to get to Good Mex once they start to get thrown off their game, and Bio might actually be able to pop one away. Almost finds the bottom left corner. Certainly not out of this yet. Jerry reset, but unable to get much contact after the fact. Bio.
I mean, I don't even blame Crims too much for going for that third man commitment there. Now, maybe in that situation because they were tied, probably not the best idea, but late in the game, especially if you're down, sometimes you gotta make maneuvers like that to try to get somewhere. Maybe right now, since they're down 1-3, would be a better opportunity for a triple commit and not be so bad. Because if they score another goal, well, there's not really a whole lot you can do about it at this point, but they really need to get something going. They are stuck in the Good Mex half. We'll clear from Crims to Jerry. Jerry doesn't quite get able to make that shot. Hug tries to keep it up. It's going to get sent down by Bio. Bio does knock it over to Crims. Crims keeps it up. Tries to make it past. Doesn't really get anywhere with it. Jerry still trying to keep it up. That little 50 drops it down into the corner, and it hits the ground. These guys are moving on, and Good Mex is out for this tournament. quite the upset after they lost 2 good mechs in that first matchup.
It must be quite therapeutic for these guys to get something going and and to finally be able to take out the ones who kicked them down to the losers bracket. And really, as you were saying earlier, I really don't know if I can blame Crims too much for going that play. It just ended up being unfortunate. But for now, we see these guys make a nice comeback in the lower bracket. They will go on to face Yuzzers in the grand finals. Yuzzers will be gifted a 1-game series lead to start things off, meaning that essentially they'll need to win in a best of 7 in 6 games if they want to keep going. But for now, great games so far. Mental game continuing to be an issue. Maybe we'll see them back in this tournament next week, but for now, we got plenty bigger things to deal with. Yuzzers versus these guys in the grand finals coming up soon. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the Frosty Sports 3v3 Weekly Snowstorm. This is the grand finals. Yuzzers versus these guys. Welcome, everybody. My name is Fizzy. Today I'm joined by Doc Raz. Team's joining in just a second. And what's on your mind right now, Raz? What are you thinking?
Man,
Between matchup.
Honestly, these guys, like we talked about earlier, got knocked out down to the losers bracket by good mechs pretty quickly. Um, and then they came back in the losers bracket, managed to beat these guys again after Yuzzers knocked them down. So Yuzzers and good mechs had a really tight series overall until the end, where good mechs started floundering, and Yuzzers was able to just absolutely shut them down. I think that may have played a part, at least in the mentality of good mechs going into that last series. But these guys were able to come out in force and shut it down. But they're gonna, sorry, Yuzzers is gonna come out. Quick shot from Isaac is just gonna roll it into the corner, and nothing that Bio can do to get back in time. So they're gonna take an early advantage just over 15 seconds into the game. Great place for Yuzzers to start, especially after they had to sit out for quite a while, not being able to play anything, waiting for this next matchup.
And that was I just can't commend them enough on how fantastic of a play at them, because I feel like most people in that scenario would have tried to go for a quick shot, just see if they could get it over both cars. But knowing that Isaac was in the corner ready to take an even better shot, it's that unselfish play that really propelled Yuzzers past good mechs. Certainly these guys are a different beast, as actually Kevin might be able to put this one away. MDG unable to get back to it in time. Kevin ties things up very early, 43 seconds in, a goal for each side. Player to watch, I'd say. For those of you who have tuned into the rest of the stream on Yuzzers, MDG is absolutely fantastic with his placement, and Endless has had some fantastic plays of his own. 2 players to watch, but for now, exciting start to this game too. Let's see if we can keep it going. Can Endless pot one away? No. Zernite is able to keep this going. MDG gets it past 1. Continuing this dribble he's got going. Kevin accidentally passes it to Zernite, looking for a pass over. Isaac unable to connect on it, a little lofty, but passing plays continuing to develop. Big demo coming out. Endless has been fantastic on the goal line. Taken away by Bio, though. Maybe looking for a big clear or not. Isaac swooping in, top right, clanger banger. 3:45 left to go in this game, 2-1. Beautiful placement, you cannot ask. And it's just as I was talking about MDG when his fantastic placement, Isaac comes in and shuts us all up.
Yeah, most definitely fantastic shot from Isaac. I do want to state as well real quick for the folks that are either just turning in or maybe haven't caught it earlier, this is going to be a best of 7 here in the grand finals, and Yuzzers, because of their victory in the winners final, do start this with a game advantage. So they're already up by 1 in the series. That does put these guys at a slight disadvantage, and because they are winning now, that was another quick shot, this time by Zernite, to get it over the last of 2 defenders. Kevin not able to challenge fast enough, Bio not able to get enough either, and they're now up by 2. More than half of the game still left to play. Plenty of time for these guys to step it up and figure out how to counteract this Yuzzers team. Yuzzers do play a fair bit differently than their last opponent, so they are going to have to change things up a little bit, and Isaac with a nice little reset off the ceiling does manage to almost get another shot in, but it is cast aside by Bio. Zernite's going to manage to keep it in, but Bio goes for a nice 50. Endless is the only one back, so Kevin's going to jump early and try to cast it off to the corner. Endless does clear it off to the center. A little bit of double committing here between Kevin and Endless, but it does work out. Kevin able to get a quick shot over, but Isaac's going to roll it up the wall. Does kind of clear it back over in front of his own net, but he's still behind the ball, so he is able to just keep it from going back towards the net. Quick. Oh, never mind. Zernite slowed it down a little bit when he saw Endless jump, so he does slow play it around him, but it does just still get set aside by Kevin over Isaac. And another opportunity now for Isaac to roll it around to MDG. Quick 50 is going to set it off to the side. Isaac off of the corner, trying to make something happen here, but we're just getting a little bit of back and forth ping pong action once again. Somebody's going to have to change something up here, or this is going to be a slow one.
Right, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. The MDG alone, bit of a 1v1 with Kevin. Nearly fakes him out, but Kevin reads it well. And that's exactly what it's been. I couldn't have... wow, that actually might have been on target. I believe MDG accidentally saved that, but can they finish things off? Is anyone there for the follow-up? Bio, last man back. Luckily, teammates are there now. A little bit tough. Definitely not a necessary touch from MDG. It hasn't hurt them yet. Kevin seeing if he can finish one off, but has been a ping-pong battle. We've seen, luckily, some sustained pressure from both sides. It hasn't been a super one-sided affair. It was at the beginning just a touch, but it is nice to see some back-and-forth play. Zernite looking to see if he can get a double tap off the corner. Nearly goes for something crazy, but Kevin cuts that off before he can get much on it. Isaac
Almost.
passing that over to Zernite. Looking for a read off the corner. Tries to go for reset, doesn't quite find it. Pass down. Nobody's there for it. Endless going to carry this one back into the blue half.
Isaac is going to try to clear it away, but Bio's going to block that. It's going to get set up. A little bit of a team-on-team action here from Yuzzers, but it does work out for them. They were able to clear it off to the other side. Zernite's going to try to make another play. Does manage to demo Kevin, who cleared the ball away, but Bio's clearing it all the way to the right blue half. Endless trying to set up a little pass around him. Does manage to get a pass one. Bio there for the cleanup. Like you mentioned earlier, he's got great plays. A couple of missed opportunities here and there, but there's another example of a solid positioning by Bio. Reads the pass, is able to boom it into the bottom left and bring them back to within one in this series. Still a minute left on the clock. Plenty of time for them to crawl their way out of this hole.
Absolutely, and they're doing a fantastic job. They switched up the place. I was like, actually, nearly one finding its way in for Endless, though. Zernite, solid save as he already has 3 this game. Shots right now are actually a very even 8-8, saves 5-3. So a little bit of an accuracy issue for Yuzzers, but they're still in the lead so far. And a beaut and just chaos on the goal line. Zernite able to clean that up. Seems as soon as I say a single thing negative about these guys, I'm just immediately shut up. It's kind of funny, but hey, we're here for it. 4-2. Fantastic work, honestly. I can't really find too much wrong with that. Just great work from great work from Yuzzers.
Absolutely phenomenal work by them. Definitely showing why they made it to where they did in this tournament here so far. Just doing a phenomenal job of counteracting anything that these guys throw at them. They're doing a phenomenal job of keeping up pressure for the most part. But right as I say that, a quick shot opportunity almost comes out for these guys, but it is going to get barely cast aside by the post. Best defender, NA, right there. Kevin does manage to clear it away. MDG does try to make something happen here, but not quite. Bio way off to the side, only a second left. Does manage to get it up in the air. Tries to set it down in front of the blue half. Quick shot by Endless, turned aside by Isaac. And another opportunity for Bio to keep it up in the air. Zernite does manage to send it off the side, and a missed touch does drop that ball here for Yuzzers. Now 2 up in this series, going into game number.
Fantastic work, and for those of you who I mentioned MDG's fantastic placement, flash that a little bit right at the end if you saw that beautiful top corner placement. Luckily, there to defend it, but just unfortunate on the goal line for Kevin. Had a big opportunity, put 1A. Hell, posture check again, eh?
Okay.
Kevin had a massive opportunity to get one and keep them in this game, but unfortunately just ends up slamming the crossbar. Happens, but now with a 2-0 deficit in the series, these guys have plenty of work to do. We'll see what they have up their sleeves in game 3.
A little bit of a missed opportunity there, unfortunately. But hey, it's the first matchup for them in that series. So, while it does put them at a 2-0 deficit, there's still plenty of Rocket League for them to play. They have plenty of time to come up with a counterattack solution here for this Yuzzers offense and their defense, to be fair. Lots of great opportunities on the offense, and defense has managed to keep some really solid shots and opportunities from these guys shut down. So both teams just really trying to maintain that advantage over each other.
Zernite and Endless taking this first one. 5 fresh minutes on the clock. MDG looking for a double tap, but Kevin's going to deal with that one. Unfortunately, finds its way right onto the hood of Zernite. Immediately sending it back, looking for a shot on. Bio a little bit awkward. Isaac, Bio needs to be careful with those touches. He's had a couple missed ones. Fortunately, deals with that one. Bio, pass down. Kevin almost connects, but just missed it. Endless touch off the wall. Gonna see if we can get a second one. Nothing too dangerous so far. 30 seconds into this game, still loads of time left, but Endless looking for something. Can Kevin finish this one off? Top right corner, 4:20 to go. 1-0. Solid shot from Kevin. Great work on the passing play, as these guys just need to find whatever they can to break down the Yuzzers defense. They're doing a great job so far.
Most definitely, and very, very important that they were able to get a first goal lead here in the beginning of this next match. They do not want Yuzzers to gain any kind of advantage they already are up to in the series after that first game. They need the momentum. They need to They need everything they can to keep the offense going, and Bio does manage to clear that from what was almost an open net goal. Almost kind of rolled right in there. Does manage to save it. Now Endless on a quick opportunity, quick reset, doesn't manage to get it off fast enough. So Bio's going to take control of this in the corner. MDG is following close behind. Does leave it. Bio very little boost, but he does manage to slightly intercept that touch. Kevin's now getting an opportunity to take this up after it goes off the wall. Bangs it off into the ceiling. Almost a quick shot from Zernite, set aside by Endless. Bio does keep it in the midfield. It is going to get sent aside now by Endless, going up the wall. Very low boost, set aside by MDG off of the orange back wall now. Zernite going for a quick shot opportunity. It's actually a pass. Isaac not really able to do anything with it. He was a little bit awkward. Kevin is going to clear this back over to the blue half, getting back into that ping pong rhythm we saw from the last game. These guys really don't need to score another goal. It would be very helpful if they did, just to widen that deficit. But as long as they can batten down the hatches and keep Yuzzers from scoring, they'll be in pristine opportunity to get at least one game back here in this series.
Nearly found themselves with a counterattack just a second ago, ends up going wide. They'll have a sigh of relief, although Isaac might be able to tie it up. Yes, he does, right as we speak. Counterattack turned into another counterattack. MDG and Isaac linking up for this one. Fantastic work, weaves it just through the defender, and looks like that might have been just an unfortunate team bump. 1-1 though, tie game. Loving to see this continuing with the close matches, as I'm sure with a 3-0 series deficit on the line, it would certainly not be ideal for these guys to have to try and pull off a reverse sweep. Best of 7, so unbelievably difficult. Definitely possible. Zernite caught a sitting duck by Bio. Is that one actually going to find its way in? No, MDG just going to save that one away. Kevin, though, looking for something to commit. Dangerous there, but MDG just going to have a bit of an opportunity. Tries to dribble it over Endless. See if somebody's there for it. Isaac sends it towards the corner. Pressure continuing to mount for Bio. 2 demos coming out, but just wide across the net. Zernite, Isaac going to continue to slow play this. These guys continue to keep up the pressure. Bio looking for something. Doesn't quite find it. Zernite, MDG over. Nobody's there for the follow-up in time, though. Bio's going to clean that one up. Send it forward, looking for a bit more of a solo play. Endless is going to be able to finish it off. Just sneaks it past. Unfortunate. Saw a little bit of a ghost touch there. Endless. Fantastic work. Great pass. Great opportunity generated by Bio. 2-1 so far. 2 minutes left to go.
Super helpful goal here for these guys. They really needed to crawl that advantage back, but now they're up ahead by 1. Quick demo for Kevin on MDG does give them an opportunity to clear that back towards the blue half. Kevin does go in for another shot, but it is blocked by Zernite. Zernite waits for Bio to commit and doesn't really make anything happen with it. Now Isaac, really awkward touch, tries to clear it to the side. Endless coming in for the shot, does not manage to do it. It is set aside. Now it's back to the center. Bio looks for a demo, can't quite get there. Endless tries to win on the 50, does manage to keep it in the half. They are still in prime opportunity with lots of pressure here mounting for these guys. They just need to get a good opportunity. MDG with a solid 50 in the air leaves it down on Endless. Endless does manage to touch it over the defender, leaving Kevin with an opportunity. Manages to dodge a demo. Nice flick. Isaac does manage to clear it up to the crossbar. Gonna roll back towards midfield. Endless with a big clear. Tries to make something happen with a double tap here, but it is going to go back towards the right. Kevin's going to hit it off the backboard. Try to leave it here for his teammate. Quick shot right to Isaac. Easily set aside. Another quick shot here by Endless, blocked once again by Isaac. Really good defensive opportunity here. MDG with a nice little fake does manage to get a great opportunity, almost set aside into the blue net, but it is cleared by Zernite.
Love to see the change-ups on those fakes. Certainly a very underrated tool, as though backflip by MDG. Endless could have capitalized on that there. Doesn't quite find the touch. Isaac, opportunity for a solo play taken away by Bio, but it's demoed in the process. Zernite looking for a pass over to MDG, met by Kevin. Endless now tossing the ball into the back corner, met by Isaac. Back to Bio. Is that just going to be an empty net? Almost. Zernite able to get back to it in time. Convinced it was empty for a sec, but for now, we stay 2-1. Endless, though, going to continue the pressure. Ball, extended stay in the blue half. Although there might have been an opportunity here. No, cut off by Bio. Final countdown. Coming across, Endless. Second touchdown is going to see if he can keep it as grounded as possible. Needs to stay in the air now. What will they do with this? If anything, MDG Gets first touch across. MDG, though, unable to get a nice second touch on it. That will do it for game number 3. They will stave off the reverse sweep scenario. 2-1 series lead for Yuzzers still, but these guys with a fantastic response. Shots 9-4. That pressure, absolutely incredible, did these guys justice.
Most definitely. Fantastic turnaround for these guys here in the second game of the series. Now they've managed to bring this back down into a 2-1. So they're only within one now. If they can win this next one, they'll tie the series up, which they're going to need to do. They don't want to risk users getting another win, putting them in an even worse spot and in very big danger of being run out of this tournament. This is the grand finals after all. Both these teams have worked their tails off to get here. Uh, both teams making amazing runs on both brackets to be here today. So hopefully uh, they can batten down what little mistakes we've been seeing from them as far as rotation or missed touches go, and we'll bring another solidly high stakes game here for you.
These guys, huge opportunity to tie up the series, send it to a game 5, and for us to at least see a game 6. Zernite trying to chase down Kevin, nearly worked. Great demo avoidance coming out. Unable to break these guys' defense. MDG need to slow play it. Nearly gets it past one, but is bumped in the process. Kevin looking to sneak it beneath the crossbar. Double commit ends up working out. Isaac going to look for a counterattack. No boost left to work with. Just going to have to rotate out. Endless looking for a slow play. Flicks a past one. MDG last one back. Isaac rotating in. Has an opportunity for a big touch. Does find it. Kevin in the 50 ends up sending it towards the corner. A little bit of an awkward ball. MDG's going to try and go over for it. Isaac cleanly beat to the ball by Kevin, although unfortunate on the goal line. Somebody there to clean it up. Doesn't look like it. As huge break coming out for Yuzzers. That could have very easily been the first goal of the game, but nobody there for it.
We're over a minute into this next game here. It's still tied 0-0. Plenty of opportunities coming up for both teams. Another one from Isaac here, but he isn't able to get the shot off. Bio is going to clear it away. Tries to get it past Isaac. Isaac manages to keep it in these guys' half. Nice little slow play from Kevin, able to deke out one defender. Nice little demo on that block. Gives him an opportunity to center it, but he is not able to find anything useful here. Quick little pass from Bio out to center, but nobody's there. Now it's a pass to MDJ. Quick shot set aside. Now it's an opportunity for Isaac to beat Endless, and now MDG does as well. Passes it down to Zernite. Zernite, quick shot opportunity on two defenders. Doesn't quite manage to get there. And now a quick pass to Isaac. Isaac knocking it in. And we are 1-up now for Team Yuzzers.
And what really killed these guys on that play was just that initial double commit on the goal line. If both of them hadn't have gone, then the other one could have just easily gone up, made a quick save, or at least batted it away to relieve some sort of pressure. Unfortunate, though. Although I do notice that Bio is having a much better series. Definitely rough in the winners final, but he's having a far better series, aside from, I believe, one mistake at the beginning. Love to see that so far. Zernite looking to see if they can get a play going for the second goal. Kevin, a little bit awkward. MDG is going to try and put some pressure on the ball. Doesn't quite make much happen off of it. Kevin almost flicks it past one. Zernite meets him up for it, though. A little bit of a pre-jump, but although MDG might have a big opportunity here, saved away by Endless. Bio tries to get another touch on it. Not a whole lot of pressure coming from either side. We'll see who can break through first.
Both sides do have had plenty of opportunities here, rather, to make something happen. A nice little demo for MDG on Kevin does give his teammate an opportunity to shoot, but Bio is going to be there to shoot it, and Kevin is just going to make a banger towards the net, but MDG back just in time. Pass down over to Endless across the top, and he's going to knock that down. Tie game, 2 minutes, 9 seconds left, and MDG's wonderful save, unfortunately for not, as a beautiful team play for these guys comes out and ties the game up.
Beautiful work on that posting in. Team play, counterattack. Love to see it. Isaac and Bio will be taking this next kickoff. Challenged by Kevin. It's going to go in their favor. He's looking for a bump on MDG, who's been rather solid this game. MDG possibly looking for a double tap. Can he get it past Zernite? Last man back. Opts to wait for it. Knows that Endless has the next touch. Zernite wins this one. Tries to get it past Bio, but sends that one back. MDG Misses a touch. Kevin up for it. Isaac bats that one away. Briefly an empty net. Endless, though. He's going to toss that one over. Zernite there for the follow-up. Can he sneak it in? Not quite. Endless. Staying solid in net, but we'll see how long they can keep that up. Zernite, once again, continuing to be awkward in the corner. Big bullying play. MDG, can he finish this one off? No, Kevin's in the way. Zernite up for it. Now it's his turn, looking for a big pass across to Isaac. Too high and far left. MDG bumped a little by Endless. Big clear across, and that'll be a big relief of pressure. Although maybe not for long. MDG up for it. Kevin gets it past him. Bio clean touch out. Isaac looking for it down. Zernite trying to sneak one in towards the post. Doesn't quite find it. Bio. Another big opportunity taken away by MDG. And a battle at midfield commencing. Although Zernite, fantastic play, I must say there. Endless, not the greatest touch to begin with. MDG finds a centering feed. Zernite weaves in between both defenders. Fantastic work, 2-1. Yuzzers looking to take a 3-1 series lead. 42 seconds left to go. See if they can hold this, or if these guys can break out nearly a kickoff goal, but that's tossed away by Isaac.
They do have the advantage here, so being up in this game is by 2-1 is a great place to be. They've got 30 seconds left in the game. It's not entirely impossible that these guys are going to come out with a nice counterattack and get another goal, tie this back up. So Yuzzers really needs to play a solid game of defense here, more so than offense, but they're going to say nope. They're going to go for the offensive play anyway. Almost a great shot, but it is going to be set aside. Endless is going to just make an absolute clanger over to Bio. Bio tries to get a quick shot. Kevin out of the corner and out. Tries to get it to his teammate. It's up. Bio takes a quick shot. Isaac manages to squeeze it out. Kevin slow shot off the post and it drops down. Yuzzers wins. And that is 3-1 in this series. This is a dangerous game, guys.
Difficult for Kevin, as that was a absolutely enormous opportunity for him to try and get themselves back into this game, but unfortunately just knocks it off the post. Shot totals 14-7. Yuzzers back on their end of the pressure. They take a 3-1 series lead. We'll move on to Game 5 here in just a second, but what do you think these guys need to change in order to take down Yuzzers, at least force a Game 6, but possibly make a massive comeback, win this series? What do they need to change?
Man, I feel like they've had a couple of opportunities that have gone to waste just due to a little bit of hesitation, especially right there at the end. Kevin had an opportunity to just rip one at the net, and he slowed it down. He didn't shoot right away. He kind of just jumped behind the ball and tried to bait somebody out, and it just ended up getting sent aside. If he had just ripped it, he probably had a better opportunity of scoring, tying the game, and at least bring them an opportunity for an overtime, which, if they won, would have tied the series.
And there you have it. Well, moving on to Game 5, we'll see if these guys can respond, but Yuzzers on tournament point, 3 opportunities to close this one out. Claim the $70 grand prize. See how we go, both teams queuing in. Welcome, everybody, to Game 5 of the Grand Finals, Frost Esports Weekly Snowstorm. Can they close it out, or can these guys finish things off? Rather, can they finish it off in Game 5, force a Game 6, possibly Game 7? We'll see. That's why they play the games. Zernite, bit of an awkward touch. Bio, see if he can just solo play, get it past Isaac. Doesn't quite find it. Immediate pressure coming out from these guys. MDG looking for an opportunity across. 19 boost left to work with. Sends a little bit wide though. Zernite, Isaac up for it. Bio keeping some pressure on. Big clear out. Is there anyone going to be there for the follow-up? Yes, it is. It's Endless. Tossed aside by Zernite. Kevin looking to make up for the past mistakes. MDG tries to fake out Bio, though looks like nobody's back. MDG trying to chase down Kevin. Unable to find anything. Big opportunity there for Yuzzers, but well handled by these guys.
Well handled indeed. These guys having an opportunity to try to clear it out of their half. Bio gets kind of a weak touch. It does drop right down to Zernite. Zernite does take a 50 with Kevin, but Kevin wins the 50 and ends up taking the solo play all the way to the Yuzzers' goal. Nobody was back, and it's just an easy walk for him. Nice job taking advantage. They did the same thing in the last game, but they did lose the last one, so they really, really need to make sure they get another goal as soon as possible so they can have some kind of wiggle room between the Yuzzers' offense.
You need as much cushion as you absolutely can get, Kevin, although Speaking of cushion, that cushion is gone about 5 seconds later. Brutal by Zernite, just tossing that one down for MDG, rails it towards the net, 123 kph. Absolute clanger, immediately tied back up. I don't know
Very quickly.
I don't know what else to change on the kickoff, but
Something's got to give. Maybe try to force your or lose the kickoff kind of on purpose so that it just redirects, pass it to your teammates so they get the opportunity instead of trying to get it into the opponent's half. Well, you are going to be starting a little bit farther back. It is going to give you possibly more time with the ball, but hopefully better control. And speaking of control, Bio gets a nice 50. Endless misses, and Zernite own goals. He didn't expect that to be missed. He was just parked right there waiting to do something to try to clear it, and instead it bounces off the corner and straight into his face.
Tragedy on the goal line. Tragedy on the goal line for Yuzzers. Endless looking to finish things off, misses it, but gets a little help from his opposition. Certainly a break that they'll take, and then Bio, not sure what happened on the goal line there. I'm going to need to watch that one over again.
I think Zernite was AFK or something. He turned around, and then he just... Oh, he turned around and he just waited. Oh, he backflipped too. Oh.
He wasn't back post, got caught flat-footed too far in front of the net. Bio just puts it out of reach. Fantastic play, 3-1. What a game we've had so far. This has just been full of tricks, tips, and turns. Isaac going to see if he can get a reset down MDG across. Zernite, last man back, a little bit of a dangerous challenge. Doesn't end up hurting them. But seriously, what a game we've seen as might we be able to put another one away. Unfortunate, though. Bio going to take this one. Isaac looking for a pass across to MDG. That's cut off. Bio does he have an opportunity. MDG saved way to go up. Kevin concedes, finds his way back down. Isaac looking for some more pressure. See if he can slow play it across. Zernite. Thank goodness he was back for that, as that could have nearly been on target, but for now, nothing quite yet. A little bit of a break from the chaos, don't you say?
Just a little bit, but it is going to come right back towards the blue goal. They are able to cast it aside. Not too much of a problem here. Quick shot by Endless over the last defender. Passes. Is not able to get anybody there in front of the net to shoot that, so it's going to get cast aside by MDJ. But Isaac with a great 50 up in the air does manage to get it past the defender. They are trying their best to set something up. They do get a quick opportunity for Isaac, and I didn't see who was in the net there.
That was Kevin, and he was there. He had an opportunity for a backflip save. Just not really sure. I think that's a more difficult save than I initially thought, but the play right there, he still had an opportunity to backflip and at least pop it up, smack it off the crossbar, but just sits there, no action from Kevin, and ends up biting them.
It does indeed come back to bite him. I think he thought Endless was going to hit it. Maybe there was a little bit of frame delay. Maybe he really thought he saw it and hit it, but he didn't try to go for it at all. And well, that's why there's a difference of 1 now in the game.
Just nothing from there, MDG. Kevin trying to push up, be a little bit of aggressive. Kevin, though, might have an opportunity. Zernite last man back. Not very threatening on the shot, though, from Kevin. He'll deal with that quite well. Endless. 50. A little bit awkward on the corner. Kevin looking for a centering feed, stuffed by Isaac. Third of a tank to boost to work with. Bio looking for a little bit of a touch. Zernite, though, has a big clear, full tank of boost to work with. Reset down, tries to get a shot on, but finds its way towards the right side wall. Isaac, see if he can regroup.
Evan tries to make a play, kind of just sits there and waits for it, and it works out well for him twice in a row as both of the blue offense just kind of sail past it. Endless does get a nice little 50, gets it up, but it is going to go to Zernite's possession, who's going to knock it down. Kevin plays it off the wall, plays it past both defenders, tries to pass it over to the middle here for his teammate, gets a nice little bump, does manage to leave it in the middle, but unfortunately nobody's able to really take a good shot. Bio does try, but it's a little bit of a mistouch, just kind of goes up, knocks it off of the left wall, sent back to center by Endless. Now it's Isaac's possession, 2-on-2 in the orange half. Nice little save by the orange team, does manage to clear it away. And MDG behind the balls, trying to rotate out, leave it for Isaac. Isaac with a quick opportunity. Nice jump, pre-jumping over Kevin's defensive play there. Does leave the ball in the orange half, and they're mounting pressure really, really well. But not really having the best success capitalizing on the opportunities here. Here's another one for him, but it is going to get outplayed and set back aside once again. Another opportunity to come out from the corner, but Endless is going to dribble it away. He gets demoed by Isaac, but Kevin's there to clear it back towards the Yuzzers half. Now, these guys really need to make something happen here, or they need to just make sure their defense stays solid because Yuzzers really needs this goal before this ball touches the ground. And it's just going to go down. These guys are going to take another win. We are now 3-2 in this series after Game 5 going into Game 6.
Kevin will let that one fall. Smart play is definitely saw a couple issues in past matches, but for now we can forget about those. Endless, surprisingly quiet. He's usually been a prominent striker for these guys. Ends up with 0 shots this time. Nice assist though. Love to see the team plays once again. Shots very even, 6-5 in favor of these guys. It just seems to be a constant pressure game. I can't remember. It feels like the team who's had the most shots has pretty much won every game. These guys make a nice adaptation to come back. But we'll find ourselves in Game 6. Let's get it going here in just a moment.
Yep, very close game that last time. Now, Yuzzers still does have 1 game advantage. These guys need to win this. They are on tournament point. If Yuzzers wins, that's the end of this one. If these guys win, we get to go to a Game 7 here for tournament point. So we're going to go see how this kickoff goes, who's going to get possession, and who's going to get this first goal.
Endless up for a very quick Genesemian pot one down. Zernite, though, meets him for it. MDG possibly looking to start something. Bio opportunity for a double tap. Just tries to go for a bit of a dunk on Isaac, realizing that Isaac is up and beating him there. Although it looks like possibly an open net. Bio is there for the MDG. Can he finish this one off? No, he can't, but Zernite can. Bar down, in, out, and in. 4:40. 20 seconds gone in this game. Bit awkward coming from Isaac, but it ends up working out in the end. Early lead coming from Yuzzers.
A bit of an interesting way to start off that first game, but Yuzzers definitely wants to make sure they have the advantage here. They don't want to give any pressure to these guys because these guys are the ones that really, really, really need the win. If Yuzzers does manage to throw this or not able to beat these guys, then they still have another lifeline left. They are not out of this one yet, so they've got a little bit less to lose.
However, you do have to wonder if the mental game is going to become an issue for Yuzzers if they concede this one, because with 3 opportunities, you certainly don't want to waste them, and it's definitely not uncommon to wonder what's like, well, we had a 3-1 series lead, and we just blew these next 2 opportunities. What could happen in Game 7, and that train of overthinking. So far, though, not much. MDG looking for a saucy redirect, doesn't quite find it on target. Zernite, Endless pushing up a bit. Isaac has an opportunity. Bio, though, a little bit awkward to commit out of Yuzzers. MDG unable to finish things off. Endless will have an opportunity for some slow play. Bio looking for a second touch. No boost to work with. MDG, can he finish this one off? No, he can't, but Zernite can. 2-0 for Yuzzers, as they seem to have had enough after the Game 5 mishaps. Game 6, they've come out swinging.
Zernite, just an absolute staple of this team's offense right now. Playing cleanup crew, finishing up those awkward goal line balls, and they're up 2-0. This is a phenomenal start for Yuzzers. This is exactly where they need to be. And another one for Zernite once again, showing exactly why he's at the top of the leaderboard. Hat trick with only a minute and a half into the game. Phenomenal performance from Zernite in this one so far.
Absolute dominance on the pitch. Loving to see it. Another thing that's been... we've had assists on all 3 goals. Another thing that kind of went unnoticed in the second goal from Zernite is MDG actually got a really crucial bump there on the goal line. It's nice to see that they're not afraid to get physical, as really it seems that these guys... Tough comeback to make, as 4-0 appears to be the situation. Zernite pots away a 4. Hit him with the 4 like Austin Matthews. Just pushing up too far, as these guys are clearly in desperation mode. It's only giving a higher mountain to climb.
Man, this is a horrible start for these guys. 4-0, 3 minutes still left on the clock. They have a mountain to dig themselves out of right now. Hopefully they can get a little bit of a mental reset. Quick shot here Man, it's set aside. They were not able to capitalize. Bio's going to try to keep the offense going, but with 3 defenders just chilling in the net, it's kind of hard to find a hole.
Zernite has absolutely put this team on his back. 3 saves and 4 goals. Although Kevin, after a nice little demo coming from Bio, they do crack the armor. Certainly a sigh of relief. Zernite unable to get to that one quick enough. Fantastic work, but still plenty of time left to go. We've certainly seen crazier comebacks. Not out of the ordinary, 3 goals. But for now, Zernite can take one. Maybe looking for 5. Can he get it past Endless? Not quite. Kevin, big opportunity, although it gets a little away from him. Heavy first touch. Bio opportunity. Isaac gets it past him as well. Nobody back briefly, but Endless tosses off the sidewall, gets it past one, and these guys might have opportunity for some control.
Now Kevin's going to try to make a center ball here for his teammate, but it's going to get set aside. Not a problem. MDG tries to make contact and set something up, but he wasn't able to. Does manage to take possession, but it is set aside real fast by Bio. Bio up on the wall, trying to block Isaac, but Isaac clears it the other way over to MDG. Out of the corner into Kevin, sticking with the ball in the user's half. Isaac with a breakaway opportunity here, but Kevin going to dunk that down over to Zernite. Isaac's going to try to beat Endless, but gets absolutely dunked. Bio keeping it way high up in the blue half. Kevin keeping the ball way up in the air, trying to make something happen, some kind of team play here. Nobody's there for it, though, so MDG with a little flip reset mistake is going to leave it for Bio. Nice backflip by Isaac, keeps it back away from his net, but Kevin is going to be back for this again. Does manage to pass it by one. Endless gets it off the wall. Another shot opportunity here for Bio. Doesn't quite manage to make contact. Isaac pops it up in the air to Zernite. Zernite tries to get it over to MDG, but it is intercepted by Endless. Played off by Kevin over the back wall. Only one person's back. Isaac not able to make contact. Endless with a nice little outplay. Brings them back within 2. And we're a little bit closer. They've still got 1 minute 17 seconds left. Still plenty of time for another 2 goals, but they are really riding the line on this one.
They've done half the job. 4-0's turned into 4-2 and with a quarter of the game left to go. Certainly nothing impossible. Kevin looking for something quick. Can he get a dunk on Zernite? No, he can't, but Endless pots the 3rd one, and just like that, we are within 1. The desperation has come in handy, but they're not being silly with it. Lots of times you'll see these desperation panic modes down a lot of goals late in the series, in this case on tournament point, throwing themselves at any ball they see. Ends up not going in their favor, but they've been very smart about this. We'll see if they can keep it going. Kevin looking for a big bump across, possibly to tie, but Isaac there to clean things up. Continuing the mounted pressure for these guys. I would not be surprised to see them pot one more. Maybe find ourselves in overtime here in Game 6.
Now, this is an impressive display of force from these guys to turn the game around after just 1.5 minutes being down 4 goals to now being back within 1 with still 45 seconds left. Quick pass up to Endless. Endless quick shot over the shoulder of Zernite. Tie game. 40 seconds left.
And they did it just like that. They've managed to shut down Zernite. Endless, you can't ask for better placement than that. Sneaks it, as it said, over the shoulder, right underneath the crossbar. Impeccable placement. 4-4 with 40 seconds left to go in this Game 6. Bio immediately demoing Zernite off this. Isaac looking to see if they can break the momentum. All the momentum in the favor of these guys. Are going to see if they can continue. Nobody seems to be back. Where is everyone? They are back. Endless looking for something as Zernite has his 2nd Savior medal for this match. Crazy to think that despite the 6 saves and 4 goal performance coming out of Zernite, it's a tie game. How is that possible?
It's absolutely phenomenal that these guys were able to come back. They were getting just steamrolled at the beginning of this, but able to come back, tie this game up, drag us almost to overtime. Quick shot opportunity set down to the ground, and we are going to go into this Game 6 overtime. These guys absolutely must score this goal or they are out of this tournament. They need to shut this down right here and right now.
You have that one right. Bio's going to start the drive down. Endless getting bullied by MDG. Does recover, though. Big touchdown. Isaac's going to clear this one away. Bio trying to look for the... Nearly thought that was going in the top left corner. Lucky break, though. Granted, while Yuzzers they do still have that aforementioned extra life, they would rather finish it off here. Endless opportunity, nearly a big challenge by Zernite. Almost found its way in, but does slam the crossbar. Zernite, fantastic performance right now, no boost to work with. We'll need to send it back. MDG looking to lead the charge for Yuzzers. MDG takes it low, fakes out Bio, Endless. Gets it past though, Zernite. Anyone there for the follow-up? Doesn't look like it. Kevin looking for the solo play. Can he find this? Needs a big bump across. Can they finish it off? And an own goal from Zernite! Unfortunate 50 for Yuzzers. Kevin looking for a bump to finish things off. Bio looking to slam it home. MDG with the 50. And tough break, despite everything that went for Zernite and Yuzzers, ends up throwing it in his own net by accident.
Man, I'll tell you what. I think chat's gonna be real mad about that one. I've seen a lot of messages. Everybody talking about Zernite. They're the ones that I see the most. He's the one I see the most messages for, and that was a painfully just unlucky position to be in when that ball came down. That oh, that is a horrible way to lose your game advantage. We're tied 3-3. We're going to game 7. Match point for both teams. Winner takes all. What do you
Raz,
think's got it?
you asked me a few minutes ago, and I was said, Yuzzers, they're good. These guys, they're done. Tournament's over. Yuzzers win the grand final in 6. 4-0 turns into a 5-4 overtime victory. The just a gutsy performance. Absolute guts and nads. These guys. Can they be stopped right now? Yuzzers, the mental game, is that going to kill them, or can they make this work? We will see here in game 7. Who do you think's going to take this one? What's your score prediction?
Oh man, I think after the shutout that we saw in the beginning of that game, then these guys coming down and just disrespectfully dismantling the Yuzzers' offense and defense. Man, I kind of hope these guys can keep up the momentum. I think that would be the cooler story, in my opinion. But Yuzzers has shown us time and time again they are a very capable team that has their own phenomenal offense and defense, and they're trying to do their best here right now. Keep this ball away from their half, but these guys keeping the pressure up. MDG parks and clears it off to the side. Bile's going to try to come in, block it, but he gets dusted by MDG. MDG one-on-one tries to make this pass. Does manage to flick it over the shoulder, but Endless is back in time. Bile's going to go up, play it off the wall, a little bit of a double tap here into the corner. Tries to get a bit of a demo maybe. Doesn't quite manage to do so. Endless quick shot does not make it, but Kevin, another quick shot opportunity, hits the crossbar, cleared away. Isaac with a banger cleared down to the orange half, tries to keep up the pressure on the counterattack. Another opportunity, bad whiff here, but it does not go through. Nice demo for Isaac against Endless. MDG tries to play a pass Bio, doesn't manage to do so. It's going over to Zernite.
And I don't think it can be understated just how important that save just a second ago from Zernite, as I really do believe I was nearly about to find my way into the point just off of that, but based on what I'm seeing right now, I'm gonna say that the first goal to go in, that team is going to take it, because I really do think that if Zernite hadn't come in with that massive clutch save, I feel like the mental game would have just been almost too far gone for Yuzzers, considering the massive comeback and immediately conceding. Although Bio might have an opportunity, Isaac's going to toss that one aside, but I really think this is going to be a matter of whoever scores the first goal is going to take this.
That's probably not a bad guess. That does seem to usually be the case, aside from our last game. And no quick shot opportunity. MDG saves it from his own teammate by accident. Once again, another opportunity for a goal advantage in this game set aside by just some unlucky stuff, man. Holy cow.
Can't catch a break. They can't buy a break. They can't make a deal with the devil to get a break. Unfortunate round. Luckily, Kevin unable to pop that one in the top left corner. Endless killing Zernite. Good lord. Can't speak English either, apparently. Isaac. Bio looking to apply some more pressure, as we've mostly been stuck in the blue half. We've had a couple of looks in the half of these guys, but for now, continuing to mount the pressure are these guys.
And especially after such a high-scoring game last one, it's impressive to see half this game gone, still tied 0-0. Plenty of opportunities for both teams, but Yuzzers getting absolutely robbed by the most just odd shenanigans you've ever seen. They've been just so many opportunities that they've had where just the most unlucky thing happens and just gets set to the side. Now it's another opportunity for these guys to take a shot, but it is going to get set aside on the double commit here between Isaac and his teammate. That's going to get set up. Kevin is going to keep that ball past the blue guy. Bio's going to come in, try to do something here with it, but a nice 50 by MDG does manage to slow the play down. Kevin's right there, however, does manage to bully it over MDG. Big bump, but it doesn't manage to go anywhere because Zernite does manage to clear it out. Quick pass opportunity over here, but it doesn't manage to go the way he needs it to. Isaac, little waterfall attempt here, set aside by Endless. Endless, big booming clear. Over to Zernite. MDG does manage to beat Endless's shot opportunity down to Isaac. Endless, nice 50. Isaac managed to keep it over him. Another opportunity here, but Bio's going to cast that to the side. Maybe a little bit of solo action here, but set aside by Zernite. Nice 50 by Kevin. And just mounting pressure once again for these guys. Nice demo here for MDG. Might be able to help them clear this.
I do think you'd be surprised with how many Game 7s actually end in a 1-0 scoreline, because at this point in the tournament, what are you focused? Honestly, most of the time you're focused more on not conceding a goal than actually scoring one, although Isaac, MDG might have an opportunity. Can they pot it away off the post? Continuing, they can't buy a break. Nothing is working for Yuzzers, and I can't imagine how detrimental that is on the mental game. I'm shocked. I am absolutely baffled that nothing has found its way in yet. Oh, this might be an opportunity, Zernite, but Bio clears that one away. Still though, what on earth is going on?
I'll tell you, Yuzzers looks like they rolled a 1 on their luck stat today. They are getting shafted by every opportunity. The crossbar, the post, their own teammate.
Game 7 overtime looming soon. Yuzzers certainly don't want to have anything to do with it. Isaac and Zernite going to continue to keep the pressure. Bio might have a huge opportunity right here. Double demo coming out. That relieves a ton of pressure. Looks like the ball. Will they keep it up? No. Or, well, I expected to hit the floor that's there. Endless. See if he can toss it down. We will find ourselves in a 0-0. Game 7 overtime. Welcome, everybody. Next goal wins the tournament. Will these guys can finish the comeback, or can Yuzzers take all of their past misfortunes, throw them in the garbage, and finish this one out?
That was a huge whiff for Zernite. Had a great shot opportunity, not able to make it, so it's going to go back towards his own half. Endless quick pass out over to Bio. Bio quick shot, roll down crossbar. It's not in yet. Easy clear. Bio tries again, but it gets blocked to the side. What a save from Yuzzers. That should have been a goal. Maybe their luck's turned around.
Of the series right there. It is not. Zernite, Isaac, MDG, wipe the sweat off your forehead, lads, because you are not done yet. They're somehow still alive. Both of these teams are somehow still alive. 50 seconds are gone in this overtime. MDG.
This has got to be a stressful overtime for these guys, man. A minute in, no goals. No goals have been scored. So many opportunities, so many times this ball should have rolled into either net, and it's not happening. Now the plays are getting physical, trying to set something up against the Yuzzers goal, but not able to do anything. Endless is able to intercept that. Quick little double over another defender to Bio. Quick shot, crossbar. Post again. Oh my God. This post is literally MVP for this entire tournament.
The fourth defender again. How? What?
The accuracy just not there. This is insane. I've never seen so many shots bounce off the post in a row. It is absolutely phenomenal. And now you've got Yuzzers trying to mount an offense, but it's not going anywhere. It's just slowly rolling around in the corner. Maybe an opportunity now. Tries to get a bump. Doesn't manage to do so. They're trying again. MDG trying to center it. Somebody else on the wall. Tries to block. Nobody's there. Quick little demo. Quick shot from Isaac. Top left corner. It's still not in. Off the crossbar.
What do you mean?
What is happening?
This is... What?
I have never seen this in my life.
I don't have anything else to say besides screaming. You can only laugh right now. MDG looking for something, pushes it high. Bio, big clear. Zernite killed by Endless. This might be a big opportunity. Can somebody get to it? Kevin, maybe looking to finish things off. Zernite, though, gets to it. Endless tries to bit it forward. Kevin trying to be the aggressor on MDG, although Endless, last man back. Kevin's finds his way back. Luckily, nothing too dangerous. Endless, big, crucial boost grab right there. MDG, what a fake! MDG finishes it off in overtime with a brutal fake and an insta-leave from Endless. MDG faking out Kevin. They finally finish it off despite the post, the crossbar, and everything in between. Just absolutely being ruthless the entire last couple of games. Yuzzers break through. They finish the job. 1-0. Game 7 overtime. Yuzzers are your winners.
Okay.
What?
We gotta talk about this for a second.
We have lots to talk about.
I have never in my life seen a ball bounce off of the poster crossbar that many times.
I should have saved the replay. I should have saved the replay because I want to look at that time. I really hope somebody saved that replay.
That was I don't even know. I lost track. We had to have had 6, 7 opportunities for that ball to go in, where it just bounced off a post or a crossbar or a teammate. That game should have been over the first
not even
12
bounce
seconds.
off the post. Destroyed the post and crossbar with the fire and raging fury.
That was something.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I really don't have any other words to say about that. That was a phenomenal move by MDG to fake out the defense and roll it over top of them. Great way to end it. Not how I expected that match to end after all those missed opportunities, but
I want to hear the calm so bad for Yuzzers. I can't imagine after that giant, after conceding a 4-0 lead in Game 6, losing in overtime, Game 7 overtime, half a full game deep. I want to hear those comms so badly. I want to hear how loud the three of them screamed after MD.
I'll tell you what, they were screaming. I was screaming. My neighbors probably hate me, and I'll probably get a complaint tomorrow, but it's fine because that game was amazing. I'm glad to have been here for it.
Fine, it was worth it.
Well, guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your participation and the excitement we got there at the end. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. It was definitely one of the best ones I've seen here in quite some time. So thank you once again to Fizzy, my co-caster, Nick NCS for the production here today. This has been brought to you by Frost Esports 3v3 and Trolley. My name is Doc Roz. Thank you once again, and we will see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Have a great night.